You feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Welcome to our August 24th VEDAGURUDEV'S live Soul Talks, live from a Thailand beach. As you can see, the Thai palm trees behind me. We are live from a Thailand beach right now, August 21st, August 24th, 2025. So like always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We only need like 16 more subscribers to be over 1,000. So make sure you support our Kriya Yoga loving family and give us that subscribe so we could get over our goal of 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel at VEDGURUDEV right here. And if you want to discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga 100% free and join over 670 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from all around the world practicing Kriya Yoga absolutely free. Go to freekriyayoga.com, join our group, and interact with our very loving free Kriya Yoga school. And if you're ready to get the advanced techniques of Kriya Yoga and master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So with that said, we will start our August 24th, VEDGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. If you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat and we'll answer all your questions wholeheartedly. Namaste, Veronica. How are you today?
Great. Namaste, everyone. Happy to be here. So I spent the whole afternoon painting, so I'm feeling really good. So I'm painting Lord Ganesh. So yeah, I've been really inspired today. So, and I had some things to share about Ganesh, about his features, and I think there are things that we all need. So his big head represents bigger thinking. His small mouth represents to speak less. Large ears, listen more. Small eyes, concentrate more. His long trunk, strength and adjustability. His broken tusk symbolizes sacrifice. His big belly, peacefully digest the good and bad in life. And then he has things that he's wearing or he's holding. His lotus flower represents enlightenment. And then he has a plate of his favorite treats, and that represents being an enjoyer of life. So I think we all need to enjoy life. And then he holds an axe, and he has the power to destroy obstacles. There's a small mouse, and that represents overcoming fears. And then he has the Om symbol in the middle of his forehead that represents divine wisdom. But I just thought it was interesting, all these features, and they're all things that we should have. I don't know, the ability. I like the ability to listen more, speak less. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I thought it was really interesting. So yeah, I'm really into Lord Ganesh right now. So
Jai Ganesha.
yeah. So
Yeah, Lord Ganesha is one of my favorites too. The remover of all obstacles, Lord of success. I love Lord Ganesha. He is outstanding. So
yes.
in Thailand, they have they call him a different name in Thailand. They call him Papi Karni, right? Which is
Yeah.
their version they call him. But they have a lot of Ganesha statues all around. That's probably one of their favorite Hindu deities in Thailand also. So you see Lord Ganesha all around. And Thailand's national animal is the elephant. It used to be on the Thai flag, so there are elephants all around. So
Yeah.
the elephant is the most respected animal in all of Thailand.
Yeah, and I was thinking another incentive to raise your consciousness is that I feel like when your consciousness is raised, you're like, the things that you make are better quality. Like if you're in a higher state of consciousness, maybe like the food that you cook is better, whatever you're creating is better, or maybe just like your daily tasks, like taking a walk, you enjoy things more when your consciousness is higher. So that's another incentive to raise your consciousness, just quality of life and the things that you create and put out into the world. So that was an insight I had today.
Yeah, I definitely would agree. Like when your awareness, your consciousness is at a high level, everything is better. It's an overall well-being. Everything you do is more creative. All the food you eat is more purified, more cleansed, more blessed. So you should always try to bring your consciousness to an elevated state. So anything you do would be elevated along with that. If you're dwelling in a pit of despair or a lower state, then nothing's going to go right. It's always going to seem frustrated. But when you're in a highly conscious and elevated state, then everything just goes smoothly and the pieces of the puzzle come together, and you're grabbing inspiration from all over, everywhere and everything. And your crown of your head opens up, the gates of your crown,
Yeah.
and hits your crown, and you just get out your own way, and the universe fills in the steps for you. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a beautiful thing to have that higher intellect, that higher stream of consciousness, and it just guides you, and you don't overthink it. You just go with the flow, and you'd be surprised the beautiful things you create when you get out of your own way and let your
Yeah.
higher consciousness guide you.
Well, I found some more questions Arjuna asked Krishna, and they're so simple, but we still struggle with these things. So I'm excited to hear what your thoughts are on these. Uh, Arjuna asks Krishna, I can't find free time. Life has become so hectic. What do I do? Like,
Yeah, this is a problem for all of us. There's never enough time in the day. 24 hours is not enough, me included. Like even last night, I felt myself like falling asleep. I just didn't have enough time to edit the videos and do the work I needed to do. So yeah, but when you make a daily schedule for yourself and you put the priorities on what's most important in your life, you, no matter what practice or how busy you are at work, you'll find time to integrate it into your daily life, and you'll look for the opportunity to integrate it into your daily life. You might not be able to do 8 hours of sadhana, of yoga practice, but when you do get some time, you'll see the opportunity to integrate it into your daily life. So I agree with Arjuna. The daily Maya delusional world is so hectic and chaotic, right? Like,
yeah.
and everybody's pulling you in all directions, and they're constantly stealing your attention Oh, look over here, look over here, look over here.
Oh.
And the monkey mind is 24 hours a day activated, like what, jumping from tree to tree, branch to branch, looking in all directions. So the mainstream media and the social media slot machine has become masters of stealing your attention. I like when Patanjali says in the Yoga Sutras, aparigara, don't steal from yourself and don't steal from others. So by giving your attention to things that don't really serve you in the present moment, you're stealing from yourself. You should protect your energy. You should protect your power and not give it away to some frivolous thing like Liam Neeson is dating Pamela Anderson now.
That's so interesting.
What is Donald Trump eating for
Yeah.
dinner, or who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Like there's an infinite amount of things stealing your attention, like the dopamine hit you get just from strolling, like what, oh my God. So everybody has like clickbait and things to hook you in and bring you in. So it's a constant bombardment. The meteorites are hitting your atmosphere 24 hours a day, Vedguru Dev included. When I go out into the world, I feel my shield being pinged all the time. Ping, 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 ping,
Yeah.
So the good thing about Kriya Yoga, it gives you some tools where you could help navigate that. You're better to see the pieces of the chessboard. You're better to see the game that is being played, the playbook. So yeah, it's tough out here. I mean, look at Arjuna's time. I don't know how long ago that was, 3,000 years ago. And he had the same problems we have in
Yes.
2025. And there was a lot less distractions back then, basically 3,000 years ago. How am I not going to get attacked by the enemy? What am I going to eat for dinner? These are way less than what we have to go through every day, So yeah, he didn't really have any debts, or he didn't, So we have way more problems that are stacked up in our daily life. And yeah, so it's tough to navigate, but I ask you to get some tools. And if you don't have some tools, join our YouTube channel at Vedguru Dev, or join our free Kriya Yoga School, 100% free, with like-minded yogis and yoginis from all around the world. We'll give you some tools to get you started and get you going the right direction, and you could integrate it into your daily life. But I feel compassionate for people out here because it's super overwhelming. People have become masters of distraction. My guru told me, he said, Vedguru Dev, you're a master of distraction. And I said, what do you mean, Baba? He said, your whole life, you've been conditioned to attach yourself to all these things that don't serve you. Who cares what Kim Kardashian wears to the Grammys? Who cares, what Donald Trump is doing? It doesn't really serve you. So we've been conditioned from birth to attach to all these different narratives that really don't identify us. They just don't serve us in the present moment. So when you start practicing Kriya Yoga, you become aware of the chess pieces on the board, and you start taking control of your power. You start giving your attention and your power away so freely, like most people. They just give it away. Oh, really? I'm going to go down this rabbit hole. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. I'm going to, there goes 2 hours of my life on nothing that doesn't serve me in the present moment. So, yeah, just being aware of the game that's being played in this Maya delusional world is most of the way home anyway. Most people aren't aware. They are guided by the social media slot machine, and that's how they live their life. They identify with all these things that don't serve them in the present moment, and yeah, that's how they get in these problems, and that's how they suffer. But when you're the detached witness and you create space between you and the movie screen, you see yourself more in the audience than an actor on the screen of the movie. most of these people think they are in the movie. They think this is reality. This movie, this defines me. This is my reality. But when you look
Mhm.
at it like most yogis as the Maya delusional movie on the stage of the universe, you're not really attached to it. You're more the detached witness. You create space and distance between you and the movie. Most people are in the movie. They think they're in the movie. This is their reality. But if you look at your own movie like the comedy show it is, it'll dilute and dissolve and have less pull because you'll just laugh at it like the joke it is. Like, good one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is a good comedy show. I like this episode of Seinfeld, but I'm not attached to it. I'm just a detached witness, and I create space between me and the Maya delusional world. Or I don't see this as my reality. It's just a show playing out on the stage of the universe.
Yeah.
So I just get my popcorn and enjoy the show. I go to the Maya delusional circus. The monkeys come out riding the bikes. Oh, look at that. A monkey's riding a bike. I'm not attached to it. I'm not trying to make sense of it. I'm just witnessing it as a detached witness. Like, well, that's interesting. It's suspension of disbelief in the Maya delusional world. When you watch a movie, you don't really actually think Iron Man is flying through the air. So that's the way I look at this Maya delusional world too. It's not my reality. It's a fake movie that I'm not attached to. I just create separation between me and the movie and just watch the pictures go by on the movie screen, unattached to it. Watch the clouds passing in the sky, letting them pass, not attached to it, not trying to make sense of it. You know, you said in one of our old sad songs, you said, "What is certain?" I was like,
No.
ain't nothing certain in this
Yeah.
universe. That is for sure. Nothing happens the way you want it to happen. Nothing is certain. You can't control anything. Everything happens the way it happens, and you just gotta have that right mindset and that right perspective where you could say, this is how it is. Peaks and valleys, peaks and
Yeah.
valleys. Some days you're up, some days you're down. The roller coaster goes up, the roller coaster goes down on the Maya delusional world. The roller coaster goes right, the roller coaster goes left. That's just part of it. But if you have that awareness, this is how it happens in this Maya delusional world, and I'm not going to try to control it or attach to it, then you'll have a way better mindset to navigate this crazy Maya delusional world. And that is definitely for sure. Even for
Yeah.
VEDGURUDEV, it's this case, right? So I don't want you to think I don't go through what you go through. I go through it also. Traffic is bad in Thailand. There's always some landmine or some obstacle, some wall I got to overcome. So peaks and valleys, even for VEDGURUDEV. Some days mountains are high as Mount Everest. Some days they're little hills that are easy to overcome. But no matter what God throws at you on a daily basis or this Maya delusional world, approach it with a big smile on your face and overcome it no matter what, right? I wake up and jump out of bed and say, whoa, how's Baba G going to surprise me today? There's going to be a mountain. Whether it's going to be big or small, who knows? But we will sure find out soon enough.
Yeah.
So that's basically the perspective I have. But it's interesting that Arjuna's going through the same things that
Yes.
we go through 3,000 years ago when there was a lot less distractions. There was no social media. There was no mainstream media, but even he had a bunch of distractions and he saw that he didn't have enough time in a day. So interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and then his next question is, why has life become so complicated? It sure is complicated. Like,
It's way complicated more than now than it was
yeah.
then. The thing I liked about the being a Himalayan Kriya yogi, life wasn't complicated.
Yes.
Sun comes up, you take a dip in the frozen lake of Satupan Lake, swim around, clean yourself off, cleanliness is next to godliness. So we keep our physical body, our ashram clean, and yeah, just a full day of sadhana. Sun goes down, and then take a rest. That was the yogic schedule. So they didn't have electricity, and that's probably how they lived their life too. So yeah, why is life so complicated and distracting? These are questions that everybody asks themselves in the mirror. What?
Yeah.
Why is there never enough money in my bank account?
Yeah.
Why am I sad and depressed? Why I should be more happier? I should be more grateful. I should have more gratitude. So yeah, it's a difficult mountain to climb, but if just by being aware that this is the way this 3D Maya delusional world is, this playground that we've been sent to, just try to play the video game, the simulation, as best as you can, and don't try to really make too much sense of it, because this can't be made sense of. That's like me saying, what is God? I like to say a God defined is a God confined. Like, it's beyond my comprehension. I'm not going to waste too much energy making sense of it. It is what it is, and I'm going to overcome it no matter how tall the mountain is, or no matter how less the mountain is. Every day is a test as a yogi. There's always some peaks, there's always some valleys, but if you have this understanding, it'll help you navigate this world a lot better. But it's interesting that yeah, like I said, Arjuna goes through the same things we go through in 2025. And there was way less, like no one was really stealing your attention back then. There was a lot less stuff to navigate, but still he went through it. Imagine now it'd be like it's a constant psyop, a constant bombardment on your consciousness, stealing your attention. Look over here, look over here, look over here. And the monkey mind loves that. That's like tasty food for your monkey mind. It loves that. What's over here? What's over here? And you're just draining your battery, wasting on your energy on things that don't serve you in the present moment. So when you have that right discernment and that right discrimination to see, like, this doesn't serve me in the present moment, I'm not going to attach to it, and I'm going to do my inner work. I'm going to try to be the best person I can be. And I'm going to do things that I can control. Things that are beyond my control, I have no power or control in that situation. So I'm not going to give my energy to it. And if you protect your energy and you see your energy as valuable, then it, you won't readily give it away. Here, you want some energy? You want some energy? And that's how most people live their life. They give all their energy to things that don't help them in the present moment. Like, oh my God, Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson? Pamela Anderson from Baywatch? Oh my God, there goes your energy. That's 10% out of your daily battery. So protect your energy and focus your energy on things that serve you in the present moment. And things that don't help you in the present moment, just let them pass. Like, not going to do it, what I'm saying?
Yes,
not going to waste my energy on things that don't serve me. Yeah, so interesting. Arjuna went through the same thing 3,000, 2,000 years ago, whatever it was that we're going through in the present moment.
Yeah. VEDGURUDEV, why do good people always suffer?
This is a hard question, and this is a question a lot of people ask. And my guru would say, I asked him this question also. He would say, most people signed up for this, and it's part of their soul contract or their karma, that it's something they signed up to go through. It really doesn't make sense in the present moment, but some people like to climb Mount Everest, and they have to go through that suffering to understand. But in Kriya Yoga, we really see that suffering doesn't really serve you in the present moment. So why do people suffer? People suffer because they attach to something, and they try to guide things the way they want it to happen. And when you realize nothing's going to happen the way you want it to happen, for me included, then you dissolve your suffering, because you don't really have no dog in the fight. Suffering is mostly fear of loss. I'm going to lose my physical body. I'm going to lose my loved one. I'm going to lose my car. But if you don't care, or you have the mindset of what difference does it make, I don't own this. That's an ego play. I, mine, myself.
Yeah.
I don't own this. It's just something I enjoy for the passing moment, and when it's gone, I say, well, I enjoyed it while I was here. I'm happy for what I got, not what I don't got, and that really dilutes your suffering. So if you kind of become the detached witness and don't really attach to anything and don't try to make sense of anything, you really dilute your suffering. So suffering happens to good people and bad people alike. The only difference between people who can overcome suffering, they just have the tools, and they kind of, my guru would say, step back from the TV. You're sitting too close to the TV. You're too invested in this suffering. You love the chain that enslaves you, right? That suffering, like, why do I have to suffer? But if you've never heard of suffering, like I say, if a tree falls in the woods and you didn't hear it, did it really fall? So I like to have the mindset of suffering. What is suffering? That's not a word in my vocabulary. I don't suffer, I navigate this world, and it happens the way it happens. Does it happen the way I want it to? Absolutely not. It probably never happens the way but if you have that mindset, like, this world happens the way it happens, and what is suffering going to do? Suffering's a wasted emotion. It's not going to help anything. It's not going to change anything. So why do I need this wasted emotion? I take this trash to the curb. It's not going to help me. I more have the mindset of whatever test happens to me in the daily yoga life, I embrace it. Okay, that's what we're going to go do today. Let's do it,
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not going to suffer. It's not a word in my vocabulary. It happens to good and bad people. And I would say, if you're a good person and you're questioning why I have to suffer, you're probably looking at it through the wrong lens. You should look at it like, well, everybody goes through this, but as a good person, I have the right discernment and the right discrimination to navigate this the right way. I have the right tools in my toolbox. Okay, suffering, you want to dance today? I got you. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm definitely not going to suffer,
Yeah,
It's not a word in my vocabulary. So I'm a good person, but suffering is not a word in my vocabulary. So, if a tree falls in the woods and I didn't hear it, did it really fall? So when a tree falls, I was like, that suffering tree just fell, but I didn't hear it. So it doesn't exist in my world and my vocabulary. So yeah, suffering is a tough hill to swallow, a high mountain to climb, especially when you're in physical suffering, right? That's when the monkey mind starts to go crazy, So even if you're in physical pain, you should navigate it as best as you can, which is going to take a lot of inner mastery, because that's a real tough mountain to climb. So, but if you're not in physical pain, I would be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have, And okay, this is what we're going to go through today. I embrace it. I take it on the chin. I put one foot in front of the other. But I tell you one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to suffer. We are fearless yogis, and suffering is not a word in our vocabulary. So I delete that word from my mind. Suffering does not exist. It's not helping. It's just, it's just a mountain you don't really want to climb. So yeah, whatever God throws at you in your daily life, just put a big smile on your face and embrace it, and try to overcome and navigate that mountain as best as you can. But yeah, I wouldn't attach yourself to suffering, because that would add to the suffering, you know?
Yeah.
So I have the yogic mindset of what is suffering. I never heard of it. It doesn't exist in my blissed out universe.
Yeah, Krishna said to Arjuna, I'm summarizing this, but basically that think of it as toughening your soul, that we're turning us humans into diamonds, that suffering is just an opportunity to to fine us, like heat turns the coal into a diamond, that it's actually a gift. So kind of think of
Right.
it differently.
Yeah, it refines you. It iron sharpens iron, you know.
Yeah. I'll overcome
It
this.
forges you in fire, you know. If you had no suffering, you would have nothing to gauge your spiritual progress. So it does give you some barometer where you could kind of say, like, all right, if you're just a blissed out yogi, you don't know what it's like to suffer. But if you have some experience, then you could
Yes.
enjoy the blissed out yogic state a lot more, because you know what it's like to be attached to the Maya delusional world, to suffer, you know, to have loss and all these things. So yeah, Krishna said that perfectly. It sharpens your sword, you know.
Yes.
It makes you a better yogi.
Well, we have Paul here. He says namaste. And then
Namaste, Paul.
Namaste. His comment to what we're talking about. Did I sign up for this? I don't remember signing up for this.
Yeah, I asked that question to myself every day. Did I really sign up for this Maya delusional world, this 3D dense, chaotic world, you know? But yeah, who knows? And the greatest magic trick of all is you get a cool memory wipe, so you don't remember anything of who you were. You know, I guess that's part of the process. If you remember who you were, you wouldn't have spiritual growth or level up. So yeah, I agree with you, Paul. You don't remember anything. Did I really sign up for this?
Yeah,
this is too overwhelming.
This is much.
You know,
too much.
I can just imagine myself when I actually ascend or get my wings, or however you would say. I would be like, "Woo, that was a crazy roller coaster ride." Don't want to do that again.
No.
Wow. You know? Woo, man. I'm glad to finally get off the hamster wheel. That was overwhelming, you know? Did I really sign up for that? Man, I lost my mind, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What did I do to myself, right? Man.
Yes.
Wow. You know? So yeah, these are questions everybody asks on the spiritual path. Like, did I really sign up for this? Is this really a spiritual playground? Am I having a human experience in a physical form? I mean, in a spiritual form. So these are questions all yogis ask themselves. And the easiest answer I would say is basically, the only difference between them and you is they have this tools to help navigate it. And they're more the detached witness. They're not attached to any outcome. They have no dog in the fight. They just witness and create some distance and space between them. They're not attached to any outcome. They don't have no expectations. So yeah, when you kind of see it that way, you know, you don't care which football team wins, you know. You're like enjoying the entertainment of the back and forth game, but you're not trying to guide the game or win the game. You know, you're like, all right, well, that's the way it happened. I'm going to try to reach in my toolbox and see what kind of tools or kriyas I have to help me overcome this and navigate this crazy Maya delusional world as best as you can. But I have compassion for everybody out there, because it is very dense. It is very overwhelming. And yeah, that is a question VEDGURUDEV asked himself. Did I really sign up for this? Why did I do this to my
Can I rip this
higher consciousness, right? Yeah. When I was in the Himalayan mountains and my guru told me to come back to the Maya delusional world and help people, I was like, no, why has God forsaken me today, Babaji? Why? So because I knew what it is. I've already been there, done that. I've experienced the Maya delusional world. So when I came back to the Maya delusional world, it was like going back to prison, like, oh, I'm back here. I left, they pulled me back in, but it's more less harsh than it was the first time, Now that I'm aware of the pieces on the chessboard and Maya delusional game that's being played, I see the Wizard of Oz for who he is, right? I was like, good one today, ego. You almost got me. I see you hiding behind that tree over there. I see you. Are you hiding behind that palm tree right here? I see you. You can't fool me. So I have more tools, but still, it's physically dense for VEDGURUDEV. And when I had to leave my blissful cave in the Himalayan mountains and come back, it was not a happy day. That was a suffering day for VEDGURUDEV, even. But now I understand it more.
Yes. I have somebody for you to help. His name is Kasan Lee. He says, hello from Sri Lanka. I'm suffering for 10 plus years now. Where's the enlightenment then? He suffers from anxiety, depression, addiction, withdrawals, gut issues. Where's my spiritual path? And he says that Shiva's dream is so effed up.
Yeah, so I would agree with you, Kasan Lee, but instead of trying to make sense of it, let's get to work. So, yeah. So, namaste from Sri Lanka. I have very much love for Sri Lanka. I'll say first, I was initiated into the practices of Kriya Yoga in Kathigarma, Sri Lanka, the same place Babaji was initiated by Bhoganantar. So, Jai Muruga, Jai Murugan, love Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is the greatest. So, in Kriya Yoga, we have these tools to help us navigate the Maya delusional world. So whatever anxiety, depression, addiction, withdrawals you have out there, we will give you some spiritual tools. So I suggest you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have daily inspiring Babaji quotes every day that help guide you or be a lighthouse to boats lost at sea. And we also we take the best things that I say in these soul talks and these satsangs, and we put them up to inspire people. And we have cool thumbnails and all that. So, yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then also subscribe to or join our free Kriya Yoga School. 100% free. Go to freekriyayoga.com. We have beginner mini courses, and we give you some explanation of what Kriya Yoga is. Who am I? How did I get the name VEDGURUDEV? Who is my guru? And we give you some basic tools to help you integrate into your daily life. So one of the mantras we have in there is very profound. It's called Hamsa, right? I am that. Hum, I am, sa, that. Or so hum, that I am. To help you create some distance and some space between you and the anxiety and the depression that you're going through. You begin to have like affirmations like, I am not this anxiety. I am not this depression. I am not this addiction. My soul is untainted by any of this Maya delusional world, and Shiva's dream, as you like to say, right? So you start to take control of your spiritual practice, and you, instead of being guided by the monkey mind and led by the monkey mind, like look over here, look over there, look over there, you start to guide your boat in the Shiva's dream, and you start to take control of Shiva's dream. one of the greatest practices, advanced practice in Kriya Yoga is called Turiya. When you're in a dream state, you control the dream state. You become the director of your dream, you know? You take control of your dream. Instead of being guided the way you don't want to, you start taking control of your dream. So if you find yourself in Shiva's dream, start taking control. And in our advanced Kriya Yoga School, Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have many tools to help you overcome whatever you're going through. So if my Sri Lankan brother, if you're going through something right now, I would, and you really need some tools, I would suggest you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, kriyayogamasterclass.com, and I will personally guide you and coach you through whatever you're going through. And as a benefit for our members, we have I'm available 24 hours a day. So we could go on a call and I could help you go through, or I could give some suggestions what I think would help you overcome whatever you're going through in the Maya delusional world and align yourself and get you on the straight and narrow path towards self-realization, towards enlightenment. So, yeah, I would just suggest you integrate some Kriya Yoga tools into your daily life, you know, and I would start with our free Kriya Yoga school. We have like 7 profound tools in our beginner mini course. And if you enjoy that and you want more, then I would suggest you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass and I'll personally guide you. So it just depends what works best for you, you know, but definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, support our movement, support our Kriya Yoga family at VEDAGURUDEV. Definitely discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free, freekriyayoga.com. And we have over almost 700 like-minded yogis and yoginis practicing Kriya Yoga all around the world. And if you want the advanced techniques to really help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world, I would join kriyayogamasterclass.com. Money back guaranteed. You'll definitely get some fruits and benefits. And, you know, Veronica's obviously a member of our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And the world, the Maya delusional world, has no significance. You kind of look at it like a comedy show when you're practicing Kriya Yogi, let's say it like that, right? You look for opportunities to integrate these Kriyas, these techniques into your daily life. So no matter, anytime anxiety pops its ugly little head in your daily life, you say, okay, I'm ready to dance right now. Now I got my tools, you know? Where's my mala beads? Let me get to it. Let me see. And you could just go down the line. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have hundreds of classes. So there's definitely going to be something that works for you. I don't want to gatekeep anything. I give everything wholeheartedly, and you tell me what works best for you and what helps you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world. So the only difference between me and you is when anxiety or depression comes on, I look for the opportunity to dance. Like, okay, I've been waiting to dance. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Anxiety, is that the best you got? Yeah. Kindergarten, light work today. Let's go. So yeah. I look for the opportunity to dance, you know, and there's always an opportunity in this Maya delusional world. So instead of saying, woe is me, and hiding under the bed, I take it on my chin and say, oh, anxiety's popping its ugly head out today. I got you. Depression, light work over here. So I always look for that opportunity. So yeah, so whatever you're going through, have some kriyas, have some tools in your toolbox, and look for the opportunity to overcome it and dance whenever the time is right.
I know Kassan Lee says, well, I know that meditation, but it's not a self-help meditation. It's just pointing to that suffering is it's pointing that the suffering is the enlightenment, nothing to do. It's already done, already enlightened.
Well, it depends how you look at it. If you have the right perspective, it is a self-help meditation. You realize I am that. That meaning I am God. So like God is unaffected by any anxiety, depression, you know. I mean, look at yourself through the eyes of Shiva. Shiva is untainted by depression, anxiety. He's a nomad. He does what he wants. He's a free bird. So when you have that perspective of I am that meaning God, or I am the inner self, I am a self-realized being, then you become unaffected. Like I said before in one of our satsangs, you become an unshakable mountain. No matter how much anxiety there is in daily life, the mountain is unshakable. No matter how much depression there is in daily life, the mountain is unshakable, you know? And you can look at this from Shiva's perspective. Shiva is unaffected by any anxiety, any depression. These are all jokes to Lord Shiva. This is light work. This is kindergarten for Lord Shiva. So just don't get attached to it. You know, if a tree falls in the woods and you didn't hear it, did it really fall? So look at all these lower emotions, all these lower instincts as trash you need to take out to the curb. They no longer serve you in the present moment. So if you have the right perspective, any meditation becomes super profound and uplifts you. So yeah, I would just look for the opportunity and not get attached to any outcome or any narrative. And you know, and when you could realize I am that, so hum or hamsa, I am that, so hum, that I am, then this Maya delusional world has less pull or less impact on your life. And I like when Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, your ego is always hiding behind that tree over there. So it's always around. It's never going to dilute 100%. But if you see this like the game, the Maya delusional world that's being played, then it has less impact on you. So I would say even a profound meditation like Hamsa or Soham, if you have the right perspective, it could definitely help you overcome. So if you realize I am that, then you see God is unaffected by any of these lower instincts or these lower emotions. And, you know, look at it as a game you have to overcome, you know, play the game to win. Okay.
Yeah.
Today I have some depression. Well, it happens to everybody. Every day is a test as a yogi, and let's get to work and let's overcome this depression and not let it define my soul. I don't identify with this depression. This is not me. This is not who I am. This is a speed bump in the road of life.
Vedgurudev, I don't know if you can read this. How about the Satipatthana meditation? Does that ring a bell to you?
Not really. But when you start saying this meditation is better than other meditations, then you're doing yourself a disservice. So whatever meditation works for you, that is the best meditation, whatever it's called. I mean, there's numerous infinite meditations. So no matter what name the meditation has or what the visualization is in the meditation, if it works for you, that is the best meditation. So what meditation works best for me might not work best for you. So it's your job to get the meditations, the pranayama, the asanas, the mantra japa in your pocket, in your toolbox that really resonates with you. And that is the best meditation. Because the internet is filled with all types of different people saying this is the best meditation or that is the best meditation. If it doesn't work for you, then it's not the best meditation. The best meditation is the one that works for you. So I wouldn't listen to anybody. I would use your own discernment, your own discrimination, and test everything. That's why we say the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. We observe it, we test it, we experience it, we feel it, and we know it, right? This made me feel good, this meditation. So I'm going to put it in my pocket. Or this meditation that different yogis on the internet said didn't work for me. So I'm going to throw it away. So only use what serves you. If I did all my sadhana, my thousands of kriyas every day, it would take me months, you know? I find the ones that work best for me in the present moment, and I put them in my pocket and integrate it into my daily life, you know? The ones that don't work for me, maybe they'll work for me in a month from now, or maybe they work better for other yogis. I put them on the shelf. I put them on hold. So I would just find what works best for you, no matter what anybody says on the internet. They don't know how you feel in your body. They don't know where you're on your spiritual path. So I would just listen to your own inner discernment, your own inner discrimination, and you tell me what works best for you, and that is the best practice. So what meditation works best for me might not work for you. So I would try to learn as many techniques as possible and put them in your pocket. That's basically what I did. I basically learned as many kriyas, thousands of kriyas as I could, and then I could pick and choose what works for me in my daily sadhana practice. So that's what I would say. So, you know, don't let other people's meditation become your meditation. Don't let other people's God become your God. Don't let other people's asanas become your asanas. You tell me what works best for you, and that is the best sadhana. That is the best practice, I would definitely say.
Well, Kasan Lee says mindfulness meditation, watching your thoughts come and go by without attachment. That sounds like Pornasudi we do.
Right, exactly. So like, yeah, that's like Sudi. So Sudi means like purifying and cleansing your thoughts. So just to give you a brief description, when a thought comes into your mind, like let's say, I don't know, I wonder what Donald Trump is eating for dinner right now. And you just look at it, you witness it, you acknowledge it, detach, let it go. Let it pass. Let it pass. Don't attach to any thought. Just keep letting it pass. So whatever thought comes into your mind, just detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. This is a practice we show to our beginner students of Kriya Yoga, because you can't really meditate if you have a distracted, chaotic mind. You have a monkey mind, as they would say. So this Sudi is a good way to clean your house. Go down to your basement, open the windows, sweep out all the dust, clear out all the boxes that no longer serve you. When your house is clean, then you will have a profound meditation, because you won't let these thoughts come into your mind and distract you and, affect you. So you want to have a clear, empty mind when you go into meditation. So, yeah, I would definitely say use this practice of Sudi, which is basically detach, let go, whatever thought comes into your mind, just detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go. And when you have no more thoughts, then you will have a profound meditation. There's nothing to follow you or nothing to distract you in your meditation. So you leave all the trash outside on the curb. You keep your house clean, your inner house clean. So yeah, that's what I would say.
And then Kasan, he says, non-duality says there even no, I am no unshakable mountain. Consciousness is an illusion. It's still duality. Thoughts?
Yeah, I would say that is true. We live in a state of oneness, of non-duality, right? It's not like how how can I say this? The unshakable mountain is over there, and I am over here. The unshakable mountain is here, and I am here. God is here, and I am here. So we promote oneness in our school, not duality. So yeah, I agree with you. We tried not to start any of our yogic practices with I am, because that's an ego play, right? I, mine, myself, I am. So we basically cultivate the oneness, you know? There is no non-duality out here, you know? Non-duality, aka Advaita. Yeah, I agree with you. So like the oneness, the wholeness inside me as me, not over there, you know? Non-dualism, right? Like my guru said, the best way to describe non-duality is when you reach the peak of the mountaintop, you realize you are the mountain, you know? There is no duality. You become the mountain. You are the unshakable mountain. I am the unshakable mountain, and the unshakable mountain is me. So yeah, I agree with you. There is no duality. It's the non-dualist perspective. It's the oneness perspective. I am the mountain, and the mountain is me. So the funny thing about when you have this oneness perspective, it's hard to find words, because I just caught myself. I am the mountain, right? That's still a semi-ego play, you know? Like, so you that's why a lot of these yogis exist in a state of mona, right? Which is silence, right? Like, it's hard to describe the higher enlightened states with words, you know? So you even catch yourself, like I just caught myself. I am the mountain. So that is a dualist perspective also. So mountain, I'll just say mountain. mountain, you know? So yeah, so it, but when you do the inner work and you have inner mastery, you have a better lens to look at this Maya delusional world, you know? And you know, like I said, just whatever perspective helps you guide you through your daily life, I would just integrate that into your daily life, and that would give you a better perspective. Because a lot of yogis and so-called spiritual people on the internet say a lot of things, but it really doesn't matter what they say. That it only matters what works for you and helps guide you in your daily life, you know? So I like when Ananda Mai said, what difference does it make, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the way I kind of look at it too. That's a good perspective. Like, whatever this yogi says or that yogi says, if it doesn't work for you in your daily life, it doesn't make a difference, you know? So just pick and choose the tools and the kriyas that work for you in your daily life and integrate those into your daily life. And that's what I would say would probably be the best advice to help guide you in your daily life.
And Kassan Lee says, am I is also you? Are you another me? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, that's another kind of different perspective, you know. I am you and you are me, and you know, I would just like to say that I am one with everything and everything is one with me, to make a long story short, you know? Like, not creating space between you and that, which is God. I am God and God is me. I am a radio antenna transmuting the God signal. So God is not over here, over there, and I'm over here. We are all one together in oneness. So I would just say, yeah. But yeah, you could go down a lot of these rabbit holes. Who am I? Ramayana Maharishi, great yogi, you know? So these are all self-inquiry, great questions to ask yourself, but you always come back to the perspective, God is everywhere and everything, including me. So that would make a long story short.
Well, here's a good question for you. I think all of us need. Arjuna asks Krishna again. Says, in tough times, how do we stay motivated? How do we stay motivated? Things are not going good.
Yeah, I would say how we stay motivated. Just wake up with a big smile on your face. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. You know, when you see the sun, or I see the sun every morning, I sing this song called the Science of Sun Worship Song. I give praise and love to the highest light, the highest Deepam, the highest Jyoti, the sun, right? Sun, you're doing the greatest job out of all. Keep up the good work. I'm grateful for the sun. And then when you see the world like that, then you see everything else as a bonus. So I would just say be grateful for everything you have, not what you don't have, and just it makes navigating this crazy Maya delusional world a lot easier, you know. So yeah, I know it's hard out there and it's overwhelming, and like I said earlier, like Arjuna had these problems 3,000 years ago. You know, imagine if Arjuna was in 2025. It's probably his head would be about to explode, right?
Yes. Like,
You
you
know,
think you got
everybody
problems.
is pulling you in every direction. You go, come over here, come over here. They're stealing your attention every which way they can. You know, it's a constant bombardment of marketing and psyops and clickbait and hooks and all kinds of stuff to steal your attention. But when you have that perspective, or that detached witness perspective, it's a lot easier to navigate this Maya delusional world. So yeah, I know it's overwhelming. Believe me, for VEDGURUDEV, it's overwhelming too. You know, I've seen the mountaintops of the Himalayan mountains, and I still go through this on a daily basis. So it's not something that ever ends. It's, you know, the fruits, the benefits are in the journey, not in the destination. So I'm always a house under construction. There's always something I could do better. At the end of the day, I look in my mirror in my bathroom and self-observe myself. How could I be what could I do better? I'm not trying to be 100% better tomorrow, just 1% better. A step in the right direction, you know? What could I have done better? How could I have been a better yogi? So, you know, the only difference between me and everybody else out there is I have some tools in my toolbox to help me navigate this Maya delusional world. And I kind of look at this Maya delusional world as a comedy show that I don't really want to be involved with, you know? When I watch a movie, I don't think I'm in the movie, you know? When I watch Seinfeld, I don't see myself as Kramer coming through the door. I have that suspension of disbelief, that space, that distance between me and the Maya delusional world out there. So, yeah, I never really thought about it, but if Arjuna had these questions for Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita 3,000 years ago, it'd be overwhelming for him in this day and age, because, you know, there was no electricity, there was no internet, there was no mainstream media, you know. It was basically sit around the campfire, the yagna, and tell stories about things you saw or you heard from other people. So, but yeah, protect your consciousness, put up your shield. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a great mantra. It's called the Kavacham Shield mantra, which is basically a protection mantra. Even me, before I go out into the Maya delusional world of Thailand, take a couple deep breaths, and I say the Kavacham Shield mantra. Put up my shield. And when you have your shield up, you could feel them pinging it all day long, like
Ping, ping,
meteorites hitting your atmosphere. Ping, 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 ping. The only difference is they don't get through our atmosphere. They dissolve on impact. So yeah, I would definitely say have some tools to help you navigate this Maya delusional world, because it's pretty overwhelming without some tools or kriyas in your pocket, you know. And it helps give you a better perspective. you know, like you don't identify with these things out here, you know. This doesn't define my soul. I don't identify with this, and yeah, I would agree, you know. But it takes some inner mastery. Let's say it like that. It's not a microwave. It's not a lightning path. It's the fruit is in the journey, not the destination. Let's say it like that. So, and when you start walking the spiritual path, these insights, these darshans will start to happen to you, and you'll start to see that you'll learn by experience, right? I could tell you about samadhi or enlightenment and all these things, but once you experience it, you know it, right? So
Gassan Lee, he goes on to say, is it already done? Already God trying to do anything to reach God is going away from God? Question mark. And then he made me laugh. I'm Kramer.
I am Kramer too. Yeah. So be it. It is done, as I always like to say, right? It is already done. So yeah, I would agree with you. Like, instead of trying to change the Maya delusional world, try to navigate it as best as you can, and watch out for landmines out here, because this Maya delusional chaotic world is a war zone. So yeah, I definitely would agree with you. You know, as far as like it, what was it? Already God trying to do any? Yeah, let me see that. Trying to do anything to reach God is going far away from God. Yeah, my guru used to say people who talk about God don't know God, or people who don't talk about God do know God. So yeah, even like when you have different darshans or you have different experiences, it's almost like between you and God. And the more you talk about your experience, the further it goes away from you. So that's why these darshans, these experiences are individualized and personalized for you. So yeah, that's a good perspective. When you try to go toward God, you're going further away from God. I would just say you can never lose by going towards God, you know? We walk straight ahead, we don't walk backwards, you know? So I don't see how you could ever lose going towards God. I would always go towards God no matter what I do. You know, one of the highest perspectives or the ultimate goal in Kriya Yoga is God realization. So no matter what God does, always go towards God. Don't go away from God, you know? You take 2 steps forward, no steps back, you know? So always go towards God. I like when Patanjali said in the Yoga Sutras, the line to God is not a straight line, it's a zigzag. So all of us fall off the path, you know? All of us get discouraged, all of us get depressed. The only difference between the yogi is the yogi, when he falls off the path, he laughs at it, he dusts himself off and keeps walking straight, you know? It happens to all of us, you know? What God is doing right now, I always like to say, a God defined is a God can find. Who knows what God is thinking, what God is doing? It's above my pay grade. You know? So I would just try to be the best person you could do your inner work, try to attain enlightenment, self-realization, satchananda, and yeah, just you do your inner work. So you're not hoping somebody's coming to save you, you know? Shiva is busy, you know? I don't hope Shiva comes and saves me and puts me in his arms and lifts me out of my state. I do my own inner work. I have my own kriyas, and that help me get me out of the pit of despair, you know? So anytime I feel myself going down, I do my inner work, and I have my kriyas in my toolbox. And when I pray to God, I don't ask God for help or to come save me. I thank God for the great job he is doing. God is doing all the heavy lifting. So I don't wait for God to come save me. God is busy. Who knows what God is doing, or the source, or Shiva, or Babaji, or Lakshmi, or whoever you call, whatever deity you resonate with. They're busy on the astral plane doing higher enlightened things, right? They're
Yes.
trying to lift consciousness. So I don't think like, I wish God would come see me, VEDGURUDEV, at whatever time it is on the Thailand beach right now. God is busy, That is the ego play. God, come save me. I don't wish for God to come save me. He's busy. When I pray to God or do my puja, I thank God for the job he's doing, He don't work for me, I work for him, So keep up the good work, all deities, all Devis, all Kriya yogis, ascended masters, spirit guides, light beings, everybody out there, all lords, masculine gods, feminine gods, everybody out there. You're doing the greatest job of all. You're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just saying a few things on live stream. All the glory goes to God in service of his mission, So if you want to, I like when they say in Kriya Yoga, the best way to honor Babaji is by doing your sadhana wholeheartedly with surrender. So I do my sadhana every day like Babaji is standing right in front of me as an offering to Babaji's lotus feet, right? So I offer my sadhana every day to Babaji. So I don't need anybody to come save me. I thank them for the job they're doing. Sometimes I would even say to Babaji, if I had a darshan, Babaji, no need to come to me. No need to show your physical form. I'm good, right? You have other people that need your help way more than me. I'm okay right here, right? I remember when I went to a Kriya Yoga initiation and they asked, what do you want to get out of Kriya Yoga? Almost everybody said, I want to see Babaji. They came to me and I said, I don't want to see Babaji. Babaji is busy, I have the tools to help myself. I don't wait for somebody to come save me. I save myself. I do my own inner work and let Babaji be. I'm not bothering Babaji, If he wants to show himself, I appreciate it. I'm grateful that, but it's not necessary. Babaji has already done too much for me on the spiritual path. So God is busy out there. So
Well,
do your own inner work, save yourself. That would be my best advice.
yeah, Kasan Lee, he says, I mean, if I'm God, searching for God, isn't that going away from God? Yeah.
Yeah, I
I am
agree with
God.
you. When you see God inside you as you don't have to search for God. You are a radio antenna, a nuclear power plant radiating, glowing in the God vibration, the inner divinity of God. Yeah, so I would agree with you, Kasan, that searching for God is a lost cause, God is inside you as you. So that's why the ultimate goal in Kriya Yoga is self-realization. We realize the self. We don't need to go anywhere. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to go to the Himalayan mountains and search for God in a cave. God is inside you as you. I remember my guru told me when we were in a ashram in Balrinat, he said, we saw these like backpackers. They're searching for God, the secrets of the universe in India. And my guru said, I don't know why all these people spend thousands of US dollars searching for God. Just go in your closet, close the door, and find God inside you as you, right? Have tea with God on your crown chakra, So no need to find God. God is readily available inside you as you. So yeah, I always thought that was a good perspective. Yeah. So no need to spend thousands of dollars and book a plane flight to the Himalayan mountains in India and find a porter or a Sherpa to take you up the Himalayan mountains. Just go in your closet, close the door, and be alone with God and have tea with God inside you as you. So yeah, you don't need to search for God. You just need to have the tools to realize your inner God. That's why it's called God realization, self realization. I am that, right? That meaning God. So I don't have to search for God outside. I realize I am that. That meaning God. That I am. God I am. So inside me as me. So if you want to find God, just go right now in your closet, close the door,
Yeah.
and have tea with God on your crown chakra.
Well, I have some more duality questions, so I'll go through them. And isn't inner and outer the same? Isn't separating anything is duality?
Yeah, true. There is no separateness. There is no inner. There is no outer. You know, in Kriya Yoga, we like to live in a state of equanimity, which is there is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. There is no inner. There is no outer. So everything, you see God everywhere in everything, right? So everything is you and you are everything. So it creates more of a oneness perspective that there is no inner or there is no outer. There is only oneness. There is only the self, right? We only realize the self. In Kriya Yoga, they would say everything is Maya delusion besides the self or the consciousness, you know? Everything else is Maya delusion. So yeah, that is true, you know, like inner, outer, you know, it's just creating separateness, you know?
Yeah.
We create oneness. I am the inner and I am the outer. I am the good and I am the bad. I am everything and everywhere. So if you see that perspective that, you know, everything is you and you are everything, then it'll help you get more to that oneness mindset. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is true. You know, live in a state of equanimity, as my guru would always say. Everything is equal. There is no higher or no lower. Everything is equal. You know, these are just things you have to go through in the daily Maya delusional world test. Every day is a test as a yogi. So they're always testing your mettle out here.
Testing your metal. Yeah, Kassan Lee has a stream of consciousness going, so I don't know, good thoughts. God and ego, God and me, God and suffering, isn't that duality? And God and searching for God, me and guru, and then me and my inner work. I think he's
Yeah,
got it figured
basically
out.
to doing a long, make a long story short, I would just say I am everywhere and everything. I am my guru and my guru is me. I am my ego and my ego is me. I am God and God is me. I am everything and everything is me. So yeah, it'll help
Yeah.
shorten that space between you and, you know, everything else. I am everything, everything is me. I am the sky is me. I am the squirrel is me. I am the flower and the flower is me, you know? So it helps dissolve that duality as much as possible. But then you get to a state where words can't even define, you know? And you start finding it hard to say, like Ramayana Maharishi, who am I, right? So
Yeah.
even that is like anytime you say I, my guru used to say, it's a guru play. So you start finding hard way to say words without using the ego perspective, you know? And that's
Yeah.
why I now understand why a lot of yogis are in Mona. They don't say no
Yeah.
words because they begin to see everything as an ego play and everything is a way to trick you into dualism, you know? So best silence is the best teacher. Let's say it like that. You can't get in trouble, right? Like even the greatest yogi of all time, Ramayana Maharishi, you know, he said, "Who am I?" So that's even a ego play, also, right? Anytime you say I, mine, me, myself, you know, those are my guru would always say that's an ego play, right? So
Yeah.
you find it difficult to describe situations without using some ego in there, ego play.
And Kasan Lee, he says, I think all enlightened people start from some suffering. They search and search and search. Then they get fed up, totally abandon the search. Then when they see it, and then that's when they see it. What are your thoughts? Oh, and then he says, I agree with what you just said.
Yeah, I would say for me, in my perspective, I'm sure there are some yogis that straight out from birth, they were enlightened. There's been different cases of that, but that's a rarity. Most people, like me included, the first 40 years of my life, I went through a lot of suffering and a lot of questioning, and I took the hard road, right? I treated my body like an amusement park. So I could say from my own experience that it gave me a better perspective. And when I got on the path of Kriya Yoga, it was better than winning the lottery, because the lottery comes and goes, but these lifelong tools that I learned in Kriya Yoga stay with me forever. So it really gave me a good perspective, because I come from the total ego perspective, right? I, mine, me. I identify with my car. I identify with my bank account. These are make me who I am. I identify with my flag. I identify with my country. I identify with my religion. I identify with my language. My football team is better than your football team. On and on and on, right? But then when I got on the path to Kriya Yoga, I became more of a detached witness. None of these things define me, So I took the hard road. And the main reason I started the Kriya Yoga school, so you don't have to take the hard road. I took all the bumps so you don't have to, right? It was very painful for me. So let me smooth your path a little bit. Let me clear your path a little bit, from what I learned. And I didn't really have nobody to ask questions to, So that's why our these live streams and our Kriya Yoga school is valuable, because it could be a lonely self path, if you don't have somebody to talk to. So in our Kriya Yoga school, we have a lot of like-minded yogis, who are practicing Kriya Yoga, and everybody's basically gone through the same thing you've gone through. So yeah, suffering is part of it, but at this point in my spiritual journey, if a tree falls in the woods and I didn't hear it, did it really fall? So I don't attach to suffering. It's not a word in my vocabulary. I was like, what is suffering? I don't understand suffering. And like Ananda Mai say, what difference does it make? Suffering? I never even heard of it. Who was that?
Yeah.
so you begin to change your mindset, and you focus on what serves you in the present moment, and what doesn't serve you in the present moment, you kind of shed and let go of, right? Well, I don't need this, like these lower instincts, these lower emotions, suffering, anger, guilt, jealousy have no place in my happy place, I don't even acknowledge them. So yeah, in my case, some yogis have gone through suffering. I've gone through a lot of suffering, but now I kind of laugh at it like the joke it is, yep, here comes suffering today. Kramer's going to walk through that door, and, George Costanza's coming, and maybe I'll get an audience of the soup Nazi today if I'm lucky. No suffering for you. No suffering for you.
No suffering for
right?
you.
So no suffering for you. You go. You suffering, you go.
Yeah.
So
I'll get a bowl
I am the suffering Nazi in Kriya Yoga. No suffering today for you. You go. No suffering, right? So we don't attach to suffering, and I don't know. We kind of become the detached witness and look at it for like the joke it is. This doesn't serve me in the present moment. I don't need suffering. What do I need it for? So yeah, some yogis have taken the hard road, me included, and I don't recommend it because I almost got lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Babaji threw me a life preserver, and he struck me with his lightning bolt, and I realized my inner potential on the path of Kriya Yoga. So don't be a dummy like VEDAGURUDEV and take the hard road. Get some tools in your life. Don't attach to suffering, and live a blissful life. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. I'm sure you, Kasan, you have a great family. The sun is coming up wherever you're at in the world in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has beautiful beaches. It's a divine place. So I would be happy for what you don't, or what you got, not what you don't got. So when you look at it through that lens and those eyes, life becomes less suffering. I'm happy for what I got. I'm grateful for what I got. God is doing the best job out of everybody. He is doing all the heavy lifting. I work for God, in service of God, on his mission. Help as many people as possible. Be as happy as you can. It costs nothing to wake up with a big smile on your face. So even if I'm in a war zone or I'm in a bad place, I'm going to still try to be that nuclear power plant of divine energy, radiating out, collectively uplifting people as much as I can. So, stay happy out there, my friends. Stay happy. No matter what the world does, be unshakable mountain. No matter what, right? I like when they say, and no matter if it's the end of the world, don't let anything shake your samadhi. So I always have the visualization: fire, bombs, airplanes. The yogi stays unshakable like a statue, no matter what, So stay unshakable out there, my friends. Unshakable.
I know Kasan, he says, but I don't think it's a difference in mindset. When you vanish, there's none to witness anything. Shunyata. I'm texting while my gut is cramping, by the way. Did I say that right? Shunyata?
I didn't even see it.
Let me see.
So yeah, well, this is true. This is a advanced technique. So when you merge with the light and you become one with the light, you're right, you vanish. There is no beginning, there is no end. There's a infinite divine light, an infinite sky, an infinite universe. There is no beginning and no end, So this would be a higher perspective, I would definitely say, but this takes a little bit of self-realization, a little bit of inner work to get to this point, Most people, they're in the beginner stage. So you wouldn't come to this vanishing realization till you've done the inner work, Like this realization took me years to get to, But some people it's a lot faster, some people slower. It just depends. But it takes a little while to clear all the blockages, take your trash out to the curb, see these things no longer serve you. It takes a little bit of inner mastery. But if I could do it, anybody could do it. Let's say it like that, First couple months were rough. My ego was fighting me, bad dreams, everything. But once you overcome that mountain, then smooth sailing, Well, every day is a test as a yogi. So some days are smoother than other days. But, if you become like a nuclear power plant radiating the God signal, then you see God inside you as you. And there, like you said, there's no duality. It's this oneness, right? So the identities, the conditioning starts to vanish, like you say, you don't attach to it no more. So, but it takes a little bit of work, some people more than others, but if I could do it, anybody could do it. So all the information's on the screen. We'll give you some tools, and we'll help you out on your spiritual path.
VEDAGURUDEV, what surprises you about people?
Ooh. Okay, well, this is a deep one too, you know? I mean, it depends. Like, I'm surprised by how compassionate, loving, and forgiving some people are that you didn't think were that. And on the other side, I'm surprised of how other people treat other people, talk bad about other people, backstab them, throw them under the bus every chance they could get, you know. So I'm surprised from both polarities, right? You know, but I mostly look at people's energy, and I enjoy sharing people's energy, and collectively I try to transmute Shakti path energy back to them. So if you have one fire, it's a small fire, but if you have two fires, it's a big fire. So whenever I see somebody who has higher pure soul energy, I enjoy that energy. And when they find somebody like me, I think they enjoy it also, you know. So I see babies look at me all the time like, oh, this guy's carrying inner divinity. This is a rare specimen out here, you know.
You're like,
Or,
ooh.
you know, when I do my mantra japa, or, you know, I do any of my practices, birds come, butterflies come, squirrels come, cats come. So yeah, but I have this orange cat. I don't know where it comes from. It's always staring at my Babaji poster. Like it sits by the door and it's looking at Babaji. It's hypnotized. It's in a trance by Babaji. So I walk by the door and there's that orange cat, you know? He's hypnotized by Babaji, you know?
Yeah, cats see a lot.
Yeah, you be surprised, you know? So I'm surprised by people, animals, nature. I'm every morning I wake up, I'm like, woo, jump out of bed. How's Babaji gonna surprise me today? So I'm surprised by everything, you know. I'm surprised by the polarities, the good and the bad also, you know. I'm surprised how ugly people are and how gross they are and treating their fellow man and how unloving they are. But I'm surprised by how loving and kind that people are also. So I enjoy both in a state of equanimity, I would definitely say. So you know, I'm pleasantly surprised all day, every day. You know, I just get my popcorn and enjoy the movie. Like, oh, interesting. You know, look, there's a monkey on my Shiva statue today. That's interesting. I'm not fearful of it. I'm just pleasantly surprised, like watching a movie. Like, interesting. I thought Hulk was green, but in this movie he's red. Red Hulk, green Hulk, still Hulk. Pleasantly surprised.
What's a color?
Who knew? You know, who knew? You know, Hulk is Hulk. Green or red, it's just still Hulk, I guess, you know. Pleasantly surprised. So, you know, I'm surprised about everything, you know. I like to witness the world like a baby. Just like when you look at a baby, they're like in awe of everything. They're surprised by everything. What, how'd I get here? What's happening? Who's this, you know? So I kind of look at the world like that. When I went to the Himalayan mountains, I saw a bunch of blissed out yogis. They were like in outer space, like just looking at the sky. And most people would say they're crazy, but I began to have the perspective that they were blissed out yogis and they were in awe and surprised by everything and everywhere, right? They were seeing God in everywhere and everything. So I like that perspective, you know?
Yeah. That's a beautiful answer. I don't know. The answer Krishna had was that he's surprised when things go wrong for people, they were like, why me? Why me? But when things go great for people, they never say, why me? It's only when things are going bad. But your answer was much more positive.
Yeah, like that too, you know, like people look at they only question God when things go wrong. They never
Yeah.
question God when things go right. But
Yeah. Like,
what's the point of questioning God anyway? You know, just
yeah.
navigate this video game, the simulation of life as best as you can. Don't try to get it. The problem I had in Kriya Yoga, I tried to overthink it, you know, too much on the path. Why is this? Why is that?
Yeah.
You
Why?
know, what is God eating for dinner? Now I just go with the flow. I said, all right, that's what we're doing today. Let's do it. You know, I'm not going to overthink it. My guru used to tell me, I used to try to do these asanas and everything to perfection, right? Like even to the point of hurting myself or twisting my wrist in the full wheel pose or holding the pose too long. And my guru looked at me one day. He said, why so serious? You know, yoga is a blissful, comfortable, relaxing to do. If you're doing yoga not in a blissful, comfortable state, you're missing the point. You're seeing the forest without seeing the trees. You know, we should breathe into every asana. Not so serious, VEDAGURUDEV. These yoga practices are blissful, enlightened practices, spiritual practices. So, not so rigid, not so struggling, relaxing, breathing into the pose. Not panicking, breathing, right? Some of these pretzel asana poses, the plow pose, when you put your knees next to your ears, it gets claustrophobic. You're in there, right? It's hard
Yeah.
to breathe. But if you just have the right perspective and just breathe and relax into it, everything becomes a great spiritual practice. Your sadhana becomes a great spiritual practice. So, yeah, I would definitely say don't take any of this serious. Become like a playful child enjoying all the aspects of Kriya Yoga, the five folds of Kriya Yoga. So I would say do everything in a blissful, relaxed state, and it becomes less more struggling and less more painful, right? And pain blocks the flow of prana. So if you're in a state of pain, you're missing the point of all yoga. It should be relaxed, a blissful experience, a pranayama breathing experience in any asana you do, let's say. So yeah,
Oh, did he freeze?
I would always see relaxing if you're a pain if
Well, VEDAGURUDEV'S internet might have just gone out. So I don't know. We'll see. We never know how much time we have here. Well, guys, this might be it. We had some. Oh no! Like, VEDAGURUDEV. I'll see. I'll try calling him. Maybe our internet went out. This has happened before. It's a wild card doing this at a Thailand beach. So, oh, he just went out. So maybe he's trying to get back in. So, hopefully we can get to your question, Kasan. That's a good one about non-duality. So, well, if this is it, we've had a good over an hour and a half. When we call VEDAGURUDEV. Like, oh wait, he's back.
do you see me?
Yes, it looks like you're back.
They're doing like construction next door, so these brutes with their machines probably hit the internet cord, you know. So
Yeah.
that happened last time. All right,
Yeah,
all right. I lost
I
my
was
stream
saying
of consciousness.
it's okay. Kasan has a big question for you. So
Okay, great.
when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Kasan says non-duality speakers say they're not speaking. Speaking just happens to no one. No soul in the body. No practice going to enlighten you. Searching is the problem. Well, it's not a problem, just a lost cause, because no consciousness to witness anything. Already there. No teaching helps. There are no teachers and students. Duality, duality. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I would say you got a good perspective there. Like I like to say, Babaji is driving my car. I'm just witnessing him drive me around. So I take no credit for any of these thoughts coming out of my mouth. It's just a stream of consciousness. I don't even know where it comes from. Sometimes I watch these satsangs back and I said, I don't know where that came from. You know, I don't say profound things. I don't use these type of words in my daily life. So I take no credit for any of this, right? I'm just Babaji's postman. I'm just delivering Babaji's mail. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm not speaking anything. I take no credit for any of these insights or words that are coming out my mouth. Babaji's driving the car. I'm just delivering the mail, you know? I'm just a witness. So yeah, I agree with you. That is definitely a perspective for yogis, you know. They look at speaking and words as kind of crude ways to communicate, right? They would prefer to communicate in a state of mona or silence or clairvoyant state. Let's say it like that, right? So words are very crude to enlightened Himalayan yogis or yogis wherever they're at or spiritual beings. So I was telling Veronica when I was in the Himalayan mountains, there was very words spoken, less words spoken. There was no need for words, you know? And most real yogis, they would say silence is the best teacher. So they would exist in a state of mona, right? So when you try to talk to somebody in their state of mona, they'd just be like this. Or they'd write on a paper, mona, right? Oh, I get it, you know? So even me, I practice mona many times, you know? I mean, it's kind of unavoidable in mona in the Himalayan mountains. No one's talking, so you go in a state of mona indirectly, right? Words are only necessary when you have to say words. So I would, you know, that is a advanced perspective, you know, of, yeah, I don't want to be in a state of duality, and words put me in a state of duality. So I would agree with you. I've met many yogis that's their mindset for sure,
Yeah.
right? Words are kind of crude and kind of distracting and take me away from my inner mastery, let's say it, you know? So my inner work. So yeah, I would agree. But on these live streams, if I went into Mona, it'd be the world's shortest live stream. So I got to say something to fill up our soul talks and our satsangs. So,
sometimes words are needed.
But yeah, when you say things like that, it reminds me of like, oh yeah, you know, we didn't talk about anything in the Himalayan mountains. Like, you know, there was no words necessary, you know. I mean, when we did our puja practice or, you know, our rituals, I guess, you know, but yeah, there was very less words. So you were almost forced into a state of mona 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And if everybody else was in mona, you were in mona, even if you liked it or not. So you became a mona yogi indirectly, you know, because if no one's talking, you're not talking, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't want to kill the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess up the silent mona state. So yeah, I would agree with you. Words are unnecessary in the Himalayan mountains, but to convey my point on this live stream, I kind of need some words, or to be the world's shortest live stream. Like, you know, maybe one day we'll do a Mona live stream and we'll just sit in silence for 3 hours. That might be a powerful one. You know?
I think we'd get to know each other really well. We'd be like just staring into each other's eyes. It'd be very, very profound. Things are falling. The sky is falling.
No, this guy has his tractor and he's like pounding the comment right next to me right here. Like he's breaking the street. I'm looking at him right now. Oh, well. You know,
Well, Kassan
anything
Lee
that
would,
can go wrong will
yeah,
go wrong in these soul talks. You know, it's rained. We've been in windstorms. What else? Oh, I turned into a light being. Actually, let's show
yeah.
that one so
Oh,
people can
sure.
know.
Let me go find
So,
it.
yeah, we have a video on anything that can happen will happen in these live streams, as you can see. When you focus on the tractor pounding the street right in front of me, and right next to me,
Yeah.
but on one of these live streams, I turned into a light being. I can't explain it. I won't take any credit for it. I'll show you the video, and you come to your own conclusion. So, yeah, Veronica, run the video of the light. When you focus on the mantra, you don't have time for the distractions or the monkey mind or the mental clutter. So, yeah, it's helpful to focus on the monkey, on the physical mind. Do I have a big light on me?
Yeah, there's
right
like
now?
a glow, like a white orb on your face.
Where's
It
that
could be
coming
Babaji.
Is that Babaji? Like an orb on your face. Like,
It could be, you know. Oh, that's interesting. I just saw that too. I was wondering
know.
if it was my computer screen.
I was thinking maybe something was going. Yeah, it's like this white light right on
Huh.
your head, your face.
Interesting. The sun is that way, so where's that one coming? Interesting. Hold on, let me see if I could turn off my light. Oh, no, still
Yeah,
right.
it's like right there. It's like not moving. It's like this white orb.
Let me see. Interesting. Where? How can I block that? Is it still there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe we have a visitor. like, welcome to our soul talks. If you have any questions, orb.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It wasn't there.
Try cleaning your lens. Maybe it's something on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to clean it off. Is it better now? It was something on the lens.
Probably
it was
some
like
bird poop, like a flying bird just like dropped a gift.
Really?
It was like some sand or something. I don't know. Who knows how this crazy stuff works?
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm ascending. I'm turning into a light being in real time.
Yeah.
Somebody please record this so they can show other people.
Evidence.
We have evidence of Maha Samadhi. VEDAGURUDEV is turning into a light beam in real time. My time is up. See you later. Goodbye, cruel Maya delusional world. So there you have it. Come to your own conclusion, you know?
Kassan Lee had something funny to say. He said he says it's ectoplasm.
It could be. Paul said on there, I just saw, he said it was bird poop on my lens.
Yeah.
I don't think it was bird poop, you know?
Yeah.
But who knows, you know? Make your own conclusion, you know? I don't know where that came from, but Sandy said it was Yogananda's presence, so I like that. So I welcome Yogananda, one of the greatest Kriya yogis of all time, anytime he gives us an audience. So I'm going to say it's Yogananda.
Yeah, and then Kassan Lee says, there's no soul travelers, LOL. Okay.
Yeah, there's no soul travelers. Inside you, as you. Nowhere to go. Realize, unlock your inner self, right? Your soul doesn't need to travel. It's inside you, as you.
Beautiful. And Sandy's here. She says, hello, beautiful souls. A bit late, but glad to be here. Glad to have you.
Hello, Sandy, beautiful soul. Welcome to our August 24th VEDAGURUDEV'S Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach. Glad to have you here as also. Always put your comments in the YouTube chat.
And then Kassan Lee, you're funny. Says, hey, Sandy, we're juggling with words. Yes.
Yeah, that is a good perspective, Kassan, because we are juggling with words. And when you reach higher states of enlightenment, I notice this when I go into a samadhi state. Words just do not come out. I come into a mush mouth, like
Yeah.
I cannot convey anything with words, I attain that state of divine emptiness. And anytime I try to convey stuff with words, it's not too profound.
Yeah.
but I jumble, I fumble my words, So you're right. Juggling your words when you get to these higher perspective is definitely
we really need to
way
become telepathic and just feel each other. Like words get in the way.
It's way more clearer in through telepathy. Let's say it like that. When I left the Himalayan mountains, I was like, "How do I contact you, Baba? On WhatsApp app, Facebook, Instagram, call you by phone?" He said, "I'm readily available on the astral plane. Go to the ether and I'll be there to contact you." And I always thought that was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
No need for these crude technologies. We're Kriya yogis.
Yeah.
We have tea on the astral plane.
We have everything we need.
I'm readily available for contact on the astral plane.
Oh, Sandy has an interesting question for you. You've mentioned in the Himalayas that you saw many unexplained beyond reality beings, such as fairies. In your view, why does that happen so much there? And thank you.
I would say the energy is on a higher vibration in the Himalayan mountains. It's more of a state of nonviolence, which they call ahimsa, which is basically when you have a higher awareness and a higher frequency. In my opinion, these light beings can feel that, and they know you're no threat to them, and you're not going to try to capture them, and you're not going to try to harm them. You're just going to try to enjoy the show for what it is and not be attached to it. So anytime I saw fairies in the Himalayan mountains, some lights and some wings in the distance, I said, interesting, fairy, who knew? But I didn't try to make sense of it. I didn't try to capture it. I just went back in my tent and went back to sleep, like, cool. I got an audience of a fairy. So anytime you see these CTs and these things beyond realities, these different things you can't explain, my guru, I'll tell you a story. One time we saw somebody levitating, a yogi, right? And I looked at him and I looked at my guru and I was like, "You saw that?" He's like, I see what? What are you talking about? And I looked back at him and he was still levitating. And I looked back at my guru. He's like, "Nothing to see here, VEDAGURUDEV. Keep moving." So all this perspective of we're not attached to whatever happens. We just enjoy it for what it is. They call it in yoga a bogar, which means an enjoyer, right? One of my favorite sitas, he also has his yantra embedded in the temple in Katagarma is Bogananta, right? And he initiated Babaji into the practices of Kriya Kundalini Pranayama in that temple in Sri Lanka, Katagarma. So, yeah, we just enjoy her. I just enjoy the show. So I get more of an audience than somebody that's trying to harm these people or capture it or bring out their phone. I didn't bring out my phone for any of this stuff. I just enjoyed it and didn't attach to it and went back in my tent and went back to sleep. So no matter what happened, it's basically like a signpost or a breadcrumb to show you the possibilities, right? But you begin to not attach to these CTs and you begin to see them as more of a byproduct of raising your awareness, raising your frequency, doing your sadhana. These things just kind of happen, but it's not the end goal. It's just something, it's like a little signpost, a breadcrumb on the spiritual path. So when these things happen, I just, nice, cool, So they're more readily to give me an audience because I'm not attached to it, I remember one thing that my guru told me that I really enjoyed. We're in a thin tent. It's super windy in the Himalayan mountains, super cold. Everything you could think of. The elements are crazy up there. And I said, Baba, if the Himalayan Yeti, which is like Bigfoot, their version of the Bigfoot, abominable snowman, whatever you want to call it, if he attacks our tent, what do we do? He looked at me kind of strange and he said, if the Himalayan Yeti attacks our tent, or if the Himalayan Yeti comes and he is carrying divine power, he is our brother. We don't care how big he is, how tall he is, how scary he looks in his physical form. We look at his inner energy. And if his inner energy is divine and loving, then he is our brother, So we welcome him into our tent for tea. Your bed is his bed. It's like, what about your bed? My bed is my bed. Your bed is his bed. So that's kind of how we look at it. We respect, we honor all light beings and all divine beings carrying divine energy, no matter what they, no matter what their form. So I think that's why they give me an audience, because I'm not attached to it. I was like, interesting. Fairy, cool. Levitation, cool. Shambhala, cool. So, so but if you mean no harm and you live your life in ahimsa, which is nonviolence, you attract nonviolence. So they probably feel our energy and know we mean them no harm, so they show themselves. But I have to say, there's in the Himalayan mountains in the yogic tradition, they have what's called a 20-foot rule. So I don't get too close to them, and they don't get too close to me. We give them their space. I mean you no harm. I'm gonna just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to take out my phone or my camera, because that would shorten the experience. So I just enjoy it for what it is. I remember when let's say Babaji gave me a darshan, right? And I was sweating, I was crying, I was everything, right? But I remembered what my teacher said: if you see Babaji, don't open your eyes. So I was like this, Babaji, give me the message, hurry up. So like that too, right? So now I have that better perspective of I'm not gonna try to interfere. I'm gonna just try to enjoy it for what it is. So that would probably be my best opinion why they give me an audience, or why does that happen so much in the Himalayan mountains? Because people are radiating happiness, love, a blissful state. So it happens more up there, and there's no phone service. There's nothing to document, So even if you wanted to, you probably couldn't, right? So I would say that's probably why it happens more there. I would say the frequency, the energy is way more vibrant and vivid in the Himalayan mountains. Like when you go to the Himalayan mountains, you feel like a 24-hour a day loop of Om, right? Om. Everything is vibrating with Om. Maybe it's because the thousands of yogis have resonated Om in the Himalayan mountains. So it's a blissful, happy place for enlightened beings that don't want to be exposed to the glare of the Maya delusional world. Let's say it like that.
Well, Kasan Lee has a story to share. I don't know. The Buddha and another monk were waiting for the ferry to cross the river. A Hindu monk comes and he places a handkerchief on the water, gets on it and glides the water. The monk asks the Buddha, "You can." And that's all I have. But that's
that sounds like a story I tell in some version, right? So a yogi, a enlightened yogi, has been practicing the Sita of levitation. And Buddha comes along and he says, Buddha, I have mastered the siddhi of levitation. So Buddha says, show me. So he masters, he levitates over the water, shows his mastery of levitation, and he comes back and says, see, I have mastered the siddhi of levitation. And Buddha comes back to him, looks kind of puzzled, and he says, why would you spend 9 years mastering levitation when the ferry to cross the river is only 5 rupees? So that is the moral of the story, you know. Don't waste your time trying to master these siddhis. Take the ferry for 5 rupees and save yourself 9 years of headache. So yeah, it's possible. I'm sure there are a lot of people trying to develop these siddhis and out there, but the way I was taught on the spiritual path, my guru used to say, who wants siddhis? The long answer, nobody. The short answer, the ego. So when you see these siddhis as a ego play, what are you going to do with it? Like, what's the purpose, you know?
Yeah.
We don't practice yoga for magic tricks or, you know, to stroke our ego. Look at me. I'm a supreme yogi. I can levitate, you know? I mastered the siddhi of levitation, you know? That's not the ultimate goal. These siddhis are like byproducts, or like breadcrumbs or signposts on the path. So anytime they happen, we're like, that's cool. I don't know who I'm going to show this to, you know? And if you probably try to show it to anybody, it probably never happen again, you know? There's a story, an autobiography of a yogi, that this one guy had the siddhi of he could take people from, like, and he uses siddhi to steal people's money, right? Like the money they had in their pocket, he could take it out, right? One day he came across the path and he tried to steal something from somebody and it didn't work. Happened to be God himself, right? I didn't give you this power for magic tricks to hurt people, steal people's money. I gave you this power to help people. So you no longer have this siddhi. It no longer works for you. So use your siddhi to help people, not to hurt people, steal people's money, you know, go to the circus, do magic tricks. The enlightened being VEDAGURUDEV will now levitate. Bear witness to the levitating yogi, you know, like it probably wouldn't work. You try to levitate and it wouldn't work. And these siddhis aren't on demand. They're kind of little confirmations that happen when you do your sadhana wholeheartedly. It's like a byproduct of doing your sadhana or surrendering to your sadhana. But yeah, I don't know. I don't try to practice them. I don't try to enhance them. I just say, oh, that's nice, you know? Yeah. So yeah, I would say that, you know, don't practice yoga for siddhis or magic tricks. Practice yoga to help people and be the best person you could be. I don't see how you could go wrong by doing that, you know? So that's my perspective.
Well, Kassan finishes the rest of the story. He says, and you can do it too. Why don't we cross like that? And Buddha asks, what's the cost? Is for the ferry. And the monk says 5 cents. And then the Buddha answers, well, that's that siddha is 5 cents too. So yeah.
Yeah, basically. This is a more detailed version of my story. So yeah, it's basically the same story. Yeah. So that siddhi that you spent 9 years of your life is worth 5 cents. The same as the ferry. Yeah. Right? To save yourself, to spend 5 rupees or 5 cents across the ferry. Yeah, so the real yogic perspective of these siddhis is like, who needs it? What am I going to do? It's a cool magic trick, but it's not going to do my inner work for me. You know, it's just something that happens, you know, when I surrender myself to the path. So just enjoy it for what it is. Yeah. And yeah, let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Well, when your internet went out, I have some humor to share with you from Kassan. When it went out, he's all, oh no, Kramer strikes again. Get back. guru, exclamation point. And then you got back and he was like, all right, everything is good. The guru is back.
Yeah, the Maya delusional world strikes on VEDGURUDEV'S sometimes too, right? Oh, VEDGURUDEV'S sharing higher perspectives. He's trying to get people to escape the Maya delusional world, you know? We got to throw a monkey wrench in his plan. We got to put a wall in front of him, you know? Magically out of nowhere, here comes a tractor smashing the concrete next to me, you know? They just happen to demolish the building next to me, you know, when I'm on live stream. But anything that can happen will happen out here. Yeah. So take it with a grain of salt. We never give up. I mean, if you watched any of the other live streams, this always happens, you know. On our satsang, we had the big black box and the small box, and you know, so it's rained on these soul talks. It's been windy. What else has happened? I turned into a light being. The internet always goes out every couple of ones. So yeah, anything that can happen will happen. So we're in uncontrollable circumstances.
Well, then sometimes we have magical things happen, like big yellow butterflies flying into the lens. So
yeah, that too. You know, yeah, we have visitors. You know, birds, animals, butterflies. Yeah, all kinds of things happen. You know.
With all the excitement, I missed one question from Kasan. He says, "No teaching helps because there's none to get enlightened." What are your thoughts on that?
True. Yeah, that's true too, you know. So I say most of these things I show in our Kriya Yoga School are just tools to help you on the path or realize the path, you know. If you realize all the tools are inside you as you, then you become self-realized and you unlock all the tools. So you have all the tools. You don't really need any teachings. All you have to do is realize the teachings that are inside you as you, or unlock them. So these techniques, these tools kind of help you realize your inner tools or help you get there and help you dissolve the distractions, the Maya delusional world, the monkey mind as much as possible so you can tune into the radio signal so you can have a clear signal. And there's dissolving all the static, let's say it like that, you know.
I have another story for you from Kasan. He says, a man is traveling by foot. He comes to a river, no way to cross. He sees an old monk eating lunch and on the other bank, and the man shouts, "Hey, old man, how to cross the other side?" And the monk scratches his head and shouts, "My son, you are on the other side."
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yes.
That is a good story to realize the non-dualist perspective, right?
Yes. That's a good one. I have another question for you, VEDGURUDEV. Sometimes I feel that my prayers are not answered. What's going on?
Yeah, so one of our past Babaji quotes reminds me of this. It said, when you harmonize and crystallize your prayers with your inner work, your prayers are granted. So basically it's taking action so you align yourself on the frequency that your prayers manifest or your requests manifest, you know. So I would definitely say to never come from a place of lack to get because then you're radiating that lack frequency. Always try to align yourself and equal yourself to whatever you're trying to harmonize and tune into that radio frequency and dissolve as much static as possible so you can align yourself with your whatever your request is and whatever your prayer is. So, and I would say definitely try to feel as if you already have it. use all your dryers, which is your senses. I smell what it smells like to get what I want. I hear what it feels like to get what I want. I see what it looks like to get what I want. I see what it tastes like to get what I want. And most of all, I feel what it's like to get what I want. So I would engage your five senses, your Indriyas, and I would just live in that moment, you know? And sometimes it's a lot better to visualize your request than to actually get your request. If you wanted to manifest a Lamborghini, there'd be a lot of material things that would have to happen. You would have to get insurance. You would have to find a parking space where no one would scratch your Lamborghini. You would have to get good gas for your Lamborghini. You know, you would have to attract the wrong type of person when you get a Lamborghini. So a lot of these things are better in your third eye and your Agna chakra to see and manifest.
Yeah,
so
less of a headache.
I less of a headache. I prefer to have a Lamborghini inside me as me, and visualize it in my third eye. So yeah, so I would definitely say that that's a good perspective, you know, to have.
Yeah.
You know, so just align yourself, harmonize yourself, and you will hopefully crystallize whatever request you're trying to manifest.
I know that was a question that Arjuna asked Krishna, and Krishna said, all prayers are answered. Some prayers just take longer. So yeah, you have to match that too. Match the frequency.
That is true. Like, in my opinion, God, ascended master, spirit guides, they're on a different time frame. So what might be 10 months to you might be 1 minute for them. So you have to align the divine timing. So it happens on their time. So keep praying till you get what you want. In our Kriya Yoga school, we keep burning people's problems till they're gone. So it might not happen this week. It might not happen next week. Keep burning it till it goes away. So same thing. Keep praying till you get what you want, and align yourself with your prayer.
Well, I believe we have Vanessa here. NF. So I think she goes by Nessa.
Great.
Vanessa. Hello, you too.
Namaste, Veronica. Good to have you here. Hello to you too,
Vanessa.
Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa. Sorry.
It's okay. And then Vanessa says, I love your flower band, V. Thank you. I don't know. We have our
soul you talks. Have a very great flower band. I forgot to say it today. Yeah, looking very beautiful as always.
Thank you. Well, we do our sat song on Wednesday, and then we have our soul talks on Sunday. So I just do the flowers and the hair to differentiate it and have some fun here. So yeah, having fun with flowers.
Yeah, we have good nature here, good prana. You know, the ocean back here, the Thailand palm trees.
Yeah.
So the wind, you can see the wind too.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. I want to be in Thailand.
Thailand is
palm
great.
Trees.
But wherever you're at, make the energy great also.
Fitz Guru, God will call you. He has a question. He says, I have a question. What's your question?
Who is that? That's Brendan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. His name used to be Snap Crackle Fizzle. God will call you. Okay, I like your new name, Brendan.
Yeah.
Proceed. Ask your question.
As soon as I see it, I will ask it.
Oh, he hasn't put it up yet. Okay.
Yeah. Kassan Lee says, Vanessa, Veronica, what's the difference? They are one. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. What's the difference, Vanessa. Ananda mine? Vanessa is Veronica, and Veronica is Vanessa. We are all one collectively, right?
I'm just a drop of water.
There is no duality. A drop of water in the ocean of bliss, right? We are all the same underwater.
And Brendan. He says, God bless. God bless you too.
God bless you too, Brendan.
Sandy says, there have been times I haven't gotten what I wanted, frustrated, later to realize that was exactly what I needed. We may not see the bigger picture yet, but our higher selves does. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely. Like some things I thought I really wanted, I realized later I didn't really want that. And that was a good teaching, right? So I always say Babaji is 2 years ahead of me. I'm just catching up to Babaji, right? So sometimes I get frustrated, like, why didn't I get what I want? I did all the right meditation techniques and I aligned myself and harmonized myself. But then I realized later that it was a good teaching that
Yeah.
Babaji, my higher self, knows best, that I didn't really need that, That was ego playing a trick on me, That was more ego food. They would say ego food, right? Like
Ego food.
you ask yourself who really wants this, and most of the time you say your ego wants this, right? Like so you don't always get what the ego wants. So yeah, I would definitely say I'm catching up to Babaji, and my higher self knows best. So sometimes it stops me from getting what I want, or getting in my own way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we try to control everything, but just listen to our higher selves. Okay. Kassan says, oh, I know Fizz. He's going to become a teacher. Yeah, I think you already are, Fizz.
Viz is definitely a teacher, and we're helping him to guide people and help people as much as possible out there. That is for sure. So we want to clear the path for Brendan Fizz to help as many people out there. God will call you. So giving Brendan is a member of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. So trying to give him the tools to help clear the path and help as many people out there.
Okay, so I have Fizz's question. He says, why didn't the yogis in the Himalayas take Mahasamadhi or leave the body instead of chilling around?
Well, I think they're working their way up to it. Like it's not a lightning thing that you get in one day. It's a life journey to attain Mahasamadhi. And some of the people retain their physical form so they could be a pointer and help guide other people. So in I think it was Autobiography of a Yogi, Mataji asked Babaji to never shed his physical form. He said, I've had enough of this. I'm going to the astral plane. And he said, retain your physical form so it could be an example to people on the spiritual path of what is obtaining. So they said, if you need to see Babaji's physical form, he might show you one day when he's ready, So it's readily available to people on higher awareness. So these yogis, they're doing their inner work, to attain Mahasamadhi. So some of them hang around and help as many people as possible. Like that's what I'm trying to do. So when the time is right, you'll know, and that's when they decide. But they try to make as much spiritual progress on the path as possible. That's why you see yogis over 100 years. They're trying to go as far as they can in this incarnation and make as much spiritual progress as possible. Like I say in every live stream, I want to have a Santa Claus list, long as possible. Cue the sound effect, Veronica. So I have so many names of people I've helped on the path that I'll be so undeniable, right? So if you give me the opportunity to help you, if you need help out there, subscribe to our YouTube channel, go to our free Kriya Yoga School, join our paid school, So so I want to have millions of name of people I help. So if I go in front of Babaji, the council of elders, whatever there is, Vedgurudev, in this incarnation, how many people did you help? Millions. Look at the Santa Claus list, right? And so you're so undeniable. Open the pearly gates. Vedgurudev's coming home. Or
Yeah.
I assume my seat next to Babaji's
Yes.
Yagnifier is
You're gonna
similar
break
to
the printer.
break the printer. Yeah, I want to break the printer. Right? Like, whoa, this guy came equipped. You know, he
Oh boy.
he was ready to go. So, you know, like he understood the mission. So that's why a lot of these yogis, they make as much spiritual progress in this life as they can, because if in case in the event they have to reincarnate, they believe they'll pick up where they left off, right? And me, I believe I'm picking up where I left off. It took me a lot longer, but in my perception, I would say when I signed my soul contract, I wanted to go as far off the path as possible, and I got my wish. And it was 40 years of hard work to come back to my path, you know. So I wouldn't recommend it. So I was like, if I'm gonna reincarnate, I want to go as far off the path as I can and see if I could find my way back. So it was a hard road to come back, but I'm here now. So I suggest you go as far down the path as possible, help as many people as possible, love as many people as possible. So if you do reincarnate, you pick up where you left off, and you'll have a blissful reincarnation. They also say there's a line of enlightened beings waiting to be reincarnate in a yogic family. So that's a true blessing. So if I do have to reincarnate, maybe I'll get some nice breadcrumbs and signposts and be in a spiritual yogic tradition, a parampara, that can help me elevate myself and get me more self-realized quicker than
Yes.
the past reincarnation. So that's why they don't go instantly into Mahasamadhi. They have work to do on the physical plane, you know, like, and when the time is right, they'll know when the time is right. So a lot of people, like, let's say Yogananda said, on this day at this time, I'll be leaving my physical form. And his devotees never want them to leave, but, you know, the time is right. This is the window is open, you know, the portal has opened. I'm leaving this physical meat suit. I'm transcending this physical body, you know, in the golden glow of samadhi. So,
yes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, in my perception, I probably have the knowledge how to go into Mahasamadhi. I have the kriyas, the techniques, but I have a lot more people to help. So I think that's the perspective, in the yogic perspective, in the Himalayan mountains. Like, they're not hanging out. They're waiting for people like Vedgurudev to come and share some insights, so they could go down to the Maya delusional world and help other people. Each one teach one, right?
Each one teach one.
If it wasn't for them, if they went into Mahasamadhi, my guru, who would teach me? So they're hanging out to help other people, right?
Yeah.
They need people on the front line holding up the white flag, and that is me. So they're not going to come down from their blissful, happy yogic place in the Himalayan mountains. So they send me to do the grunt work on the front line. So here I am. So ask your questions wholeheartedly.
Yes.
You know. So I got a lot more people to add to my list. So that's why I'm not going into Mahasamadhi today.
Well, Vanessa says, LOL, all good. So great to see you two. It's been a while, but life is good. You two both look great. Well, thank you. I'll have to pop on one day here soon. I hope you do.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime, Vanessa. You know, you're always family at the Kriya Yoga School. Whether you come on the live stream, or you join our Kriya Yoga School, or you join our free Kriya Yoga School, we welcome. Everybody is always welcome, and you're always family here at the Kriya Yoga School, Vanessa. So I hope everything's going well for you in Canada also.
I don't know, something I've noticed, like, the happiest people, they always seem to be the most grateful. Like, they're just always thankful for everything. So, yeah, I'm just looking at people that seem like, they figured it out. So I think I just have to be grateful for everything.
Yeah, that
And
is an important part. Like waking up with a smile on your face, grateful to the sun. The sun is beautiful. Today is a great day. I'm grateful for everything, right? What is there not to be grateful for? I'm grateful for this wind. I'm grateful for these ocean. I'm grateful for these palm trees. I'm grateful for everything. I would say,
yeah,
what am I not grateful for? Nothing. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the trees, the birds, the sky, everything. So there's
yeah,
nothing I'm not grateful for. I have gratitude for everything. And if you come from a place of gratitude, it really puts the world in perspective, like I'm grateful for everything. There's nothing I shouldn't be grateful for.
yeah.
So
You can find at least one thing to be grateful for. And then I see on the other side of the coin, people like to play the victim card, like, poor me, everything is horrible. But I just think the world owes you nothing. Like, you
true.
make your
Yeah, you begin to realize this Maya delusional world owes you nothing, and it's not gonna happen the way you want it to happen. It's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen, and you just have to adjust, pivot,
Hmm,
move accordingly. Be light on your toes, no matter what happens in this world. So if you have that perspective, it'll be a lot easier to navigate this Maya delusional world because yeah, it never really happens the way you want it to happen. So if you come from a state of gratitude and gratefulness, then you'll be well equipped to handle this Maya delusional world. Like, yeah, that didn't happen the way I want it to happen, but it never happens the way I want it to happen. So it's another day at the office, This Maya
yeah,
delusional world isn't going to adjust to you. That's for sure, right? You have to adjust to it. So you got to be light on your toes. You got to have the right perspective, and you should be okay. But
yeah,
yeah, it is physically dense out here for sure, right? So yeah, if you wake up in a state of gratefulness and gratitude, you should have a pretty blissful day, and nothing should really bother you. And you have a detached witness perspective, like that didn't happen the way I wanted to, but it never happens the way I wanted to. Well,
yeah.
another test for a yogi or yogini out here. So
I'm turning into
you
a
know,
diamond.
all right, yeah. Iron sharpens iron, sharpening my sword. Well, if it doesn't kill me, it makes me stronger.
Yeah.
So all right, well, it's a mountain I gotta overcome
Yeah.
today. Some mountains
Yeah.
are taller than others. Some
Yeah.
mountains are less. Little hills. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, take it on the chin.
Yeah.
Put one foot in front of the other, and just navigate this crazy Maya
Yeah.
delusional world. You know,
It's like,
and
come at me, life. What do you got for me?
yeah, if
Like,
you want to dance, let's dance, life. I'm ready for you. I'm a good dancer. So yeah, if you
oh,
need some tools and you don't know where to start, everything's on the screen right now. So the first two are free, and if you want the advanced techniques, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So we're here to help. You know,
yes.
let me help you. Give me the opportunity to help you. Whichever one you choose, I still help you wholeheartedly, no matter what.
Well, Kasan Lee says, well, how to be grateful when you're everything. Yeah, you're everything.
Right. Well, that is true. So when you see yourself in everything and everywhere, then why would you hurt yourself? Or by hurting the bird that you see yourself everywhere and everything, you'd be hurting yourself because that bird is a reflection of you. You see yourself in that bird, or you see yourself in nature, and so you start to become a mirror, a reflection of everything and everywhere. So you see yourself everywhere. So yeah, I would see yourself as everything and everywhere, and be a mirror reflecting inner divinity and everything everywhere from a non-dualistic angle.
Kasan says, "I'm sorry, VEDGURUDEV. I always come from non-dualistic angles. Haha." So
Nothing to be sorry about. I understand it completely. All the yogis I know come from it for a non-dualistic angle also. So I understand it completely because, yeah, that's how they would talk. I'm trying to put these higher concepts and these higher awareness perspectives into crude words. So I'm trying to, how would I say, make it more understandable for the regular person, let's say.
yeah.
But I understand completely. So that's how my guru talks from a definitely a Vita non-dualistic perspective for sure, right? So I'm trying to encode it and put it in understandable words, you know, for everybody on the live stream.
And Vanessa says, yes, gratitude goes so far. I feel honestly it starts from there. It has helped me so much. I will be honest, the school I was so grateful at. Oh, I will be honest, the school I was so grateful at the time when I was starting to heal after my hubby's passing. I will hold you all dear in my heart. Very grateful. Oh, thank you.
We hold you very dear in our heart always, Vanessa, also, right? So yeah, I'm glad you got great fruits and benefits and tools to help you on your path. That's the greatest blessing I could ever ask for, you know? So yeah, I would definitely say starting from a place of gratefulness and gratitude, you'll get very far on the spiritual path and you'll have a good mindset and a good perspective always. So always be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. And, you know, be happy. Life is so great when you can see the beauty and the awe and everything. And, you know, not come from a victim mentality, but come from a grateful mentality. And wake up with a smile on your face, enjoy the sun, enjoy the wind, enjoy the nature, enjoy the animals, enjoy everything. Become a Bogart and enjoyer. Enjoy everything in life, you know? So, yeah, I would definitely say it starts from gratefulness. It starts from gratitude. So when you're grateful, you could definitely dissolve most of the pull of the ego Maya delusional world out here. So
Yeah.
try it out. Be grateful today, you know, be happy for what you got, not what you don't got. And if you see it through that lens and that perspective, then life is always great.
And Kasanli, he says, I'm an uncompromising, non-dualistic person. No dualistic person. What a funny word. Having a crappy time with anti-anxiety drug withdrawals. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that is a path also, you know. At the Kriya Yoga School, we have more of a loose path, but there are non-compromising, rigid yogis going down with the ship. That is for sure, right? This is their beliefs, and they're going down with the ship. They don't. In our perspective, we stay mostly light on our toes, pivot, adjust, change course. You know, so these are two good paths. You know, which one works best for you? That is the best path. So, I'm sorry you're going through some difficult times with anxiety drugs, but yeah, if you want some help, we're here to help. And so yeah, join our free Kriya Yoga School if you like it. Let's start getting to work, you know. And definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We only need 16 more subscribers, and we're
16.
over 1,000. So everybody on here, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now and get us over the top, right? And yeah, so whatever you're going through, Kasan, we're here to help. You know, I don't want money to be a barrier entry. We have subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. And join our free Kriya Yoga School, freekriyayoga.com, and we'll help you as wholeheartedly as possible. And we're always here to answer all your questions also.
Yes.
So I know the spiritual path, the non-dualist perspective is a difficult path, and there are very few people who understand and can talk to, but we are your family, so we'll help you no matter what, right? No yogi or yogini left behind, you know? And there went my umbrella with the wind.
Oh,
It just
okay,
fell.
go get it.
No, it's okay. I'll just leave it, you know? It's going to
Are you
fall
sure?
again. I have
Okay.
one here, so I'm still halfway protected.
Okay.
But yeah, we're here to help, and money shouldn't be no barrier to entry. So let's get to work, you know? My guru used to say, what's the 2 best times to plant a tree? And I said, I don't know, Baba, tell me. He said, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, number 1. I go, okay, what's the second best time to plant a tree? Second best time to plant a tree is today. So let's plant that tree today. Let's not waste no more time. Time is slipping into the future. So let's get to work today. Right?
Well,
That's my song. Fly like an eagle.
yeah,
Time
fly.
keeps on slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me.
You got it.
VEDAGURUDEV'S old school, right? Steve Miller Band. Fly like an eagle. I love that song, you know? That speaks to my soul, right? So time keeps on going away. Let's plant that tree today, you know, and let's
Yes.
get to work. We're here to help, you know? So any question you have, it's good to get it off your chest and speak to like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis out there, or people on the spiritual path, you know?
Yes.
You can't go to the corner store and talk to people about Advaita, you know, the non-dualist
Like what?
perspective. You think you're nuts, right?
Yeah.
So we understand we're like-minded yogis and yoginis, people walking the spiritual path. So whatever
Yes.
question you have, ask it wholeheartedly.
Yes. You came to the right place, Kassan.
You're in the right place. You're home.
Well, all of my favorite people are showing up. Darren Carter is here. He says, "Hi, I'm here, guys. Love you all. Love you."
Love you too, Darren. Glad you could join us.
And then Sandy says, in Toronto, I had many students in my high school class 30 years ago who had immigrated from Sri Lanka. Oh, interesting.
Nice. Yeah, I was telling Kassan earlier that I was initiated in the Kriya Yoga in Sri Lanka, in a city called Katagarma. And come to find out later, that was the actual place where Bhoganantar initiated Babaji into the practices of Kriya Kundalini Pranayama. So Babaji's guru, Bhoganantar, his yantra is embedded and engraved into Katagarma temple, which is a Muruga temple. So Muruga is the king of the Tamils. So a lot of South Indian people and Sri Lankans believe in Muruga. I believe in Muruga too. So Muruga is excellent. So yeah, so in Katagarma temple, they have a shrine for Babaji. They used to have a big tree, but some wise guy cut down the tree. And as the story goes, he's no longer with us. But
yeah.
So they have a temple in the place of the tree, which has Babaji pictures, Muruga pictures in there, you know. So what a great place, Sri Lanka. So yeah, I love Sri Lankan people, right? That's where the journey started for me, in Sri Lanka, Katagarma.
Oh.
So outstanding.
Yes. And then Brendan says the Kriyas calm your nerves, Kassan. So yeah, do the Kriyas.
Yeah, outstanding. Yeah, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have hundreds of Kriyas. And I just set up the classroom where it takes you on a journey, like 1 month, month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. And this week we just had a very profound class where we taught the Samadhi Kriyas. So if you're really calm now, Brendan, go look at class 77 or 76.
Yeah, that'll blow your mind.
It'll really get you into a nice state. Let's say it like that, you know?
Yeah. Brendan wants to know, Vedguru Dev, do you still make music? Still?
Yeah, only for my personal use, you know. Sometimes I do, and I just do it because I enjoy mixing music, editing music, remixing music, putting music together. So yeah, I mostly do it for my own personal use, but you never know. People contact me and ask me to send them some music, and maybe they use it. So it's been known to happen, but not too much recently, but in the past. Last year I had a placement, so that was good. So
Yeah.
I still make music, but only because I enjoy it. Like, I don't want to do anything as a job. I heard a good quote. It said, if you do what you love, you never work a day of your life. So I've been lucky like that. I love Kriya yoga. Believe me, I'm not doing all this to get rich.
You're not
I'm doing
making
this
money.
to help people, right? I'm not going to buy a solid gold jet tomorrow, you know, like it's not going to happen, you know? So I'm doing this more to help people, you know? So, yeah, I just make, when I feel the urge, I will produce something, but it's only for my own personal enjoyment. I listen to it in the car or whatever. But lately, I've been so overwhelmed with the Kriya Yoga School, you know, that I haven't felt that urge. But maybe tomorrow I wake up and I feel like putting something together. It wouldn't surprise me.
You get inspired. And Brendan wants to know, what does Guru Dev mean? I have seen other names the same, Guru Dev, but I know you're Vedguru Dev.
Yeah, so Guru Dev means a guide to God. Let's say it like that, right? So when I say like Jai Guru Dev, it means like all the praise to God, right? God is my ultimate God. You know, God is my ultimate God. I said that wrong. God is the ultimate guide on the spiritual path, right? Like God is my shining north star, right? He is my lighthouse, guiding me to the right way, right? So when my ship is lost at sea, God shines the light to bring me back to shore. So that's kind of what it means. Like all the glory to God, right? God is the ultimate guru, right? He is the highest guru beyond all physical forms. Like there is no higher guru than God. So that's what it means. Dev means God, and guru means like a guide, right? I mean, that's how I look at it. Not like a physical person. So yeah, when you say Jai Guru Dev or like Jai Guru Deva, that means like all the glory to the highest guru of all, God, you know, the source. So that's basically what it means. And it means that in my name, Diksha, too. Ved, like, Ved means, because my guru is Swami Vedananda Saraswati, right? So he basically co-signs all his disciples, like Ved Muni, everybody starts with Ved, right? It basically means that we are his devotees. We come from his camp. He is co-signing us, right? So, and guru means like a guide, and dev means a guide to God. So that when you hear Jai Guru Deva, that's basically what they're saying. God is the ultimate guru, you know? So all the glory to God, right? There is no higher guru than God, right? So always choose God over a physical guru. God is the best guru.
Kassan, you're so funny. He says, I know no question will help, but a bird needs to chirp. Yeah, a bird needs to sing its song.
Yeah, that's what I said. If we all stayed in a state of mona and existing in a state of samadhi, this would be the world's shortest live stream. You know, there'd be no words needed. So a bird does need to chirp. So I'm on here chirping up a storm,
chirp, chirp, chirp.
going on my rants, you know, trying to fill the time, you know. So
Oh, and Sandy is like, fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me.
yeah, exactly. How's it go? Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Fly like an eagle, let my soul be free. So I like that perspective. And then it says in the beginning, time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle. So if you want to look that up on your Spotify, Fly Like an Eagle by the Steve Miller Band.
Yeah. Those are good lyrics.
So if you want to know what's on VEDAGURUDEV'S playlist, Mantras and Fly Like an Eagle by Steve Miller Band.
Kasan says Maruga, Tamil goddess or god, right?
Yeah. So the king of the Tamils, Maruga, right? So, they speak a language called Tamil in Sri Lanka and in South India. So, most Tamils see Maruga as their deity, their highest god. And then in Tamil, they have a different Om sign, which looks kind of cool too. I like it also. So
nice.
They represent Om in the Tamil language different. So yeah, I have a lot of love for the Tamils. Agastya, Tamil Nadu, right? The highest Sita. Param Guru, Adi Siddha. Agastya, one of the 7 rishis, right? Agastya, Shiva's policeman, king of the Tamils, right? Yeah. I mean, like Tamil Nadu, so there have been a lot of Sitas come from Tamil Nadu. So that is a very highly enlightened place. So I would say Himalayan mountains and Tamil Nadu is probably one of the most highly enlightened places in India, I would say, If you like the cold, go to the Himalayan mountains. If you like the super heat, go to Tamil Nadu.
Yeah. Kasan says, I'll check it out. Thanks. And then I have a question from Paul. He says, here's a question for you. In your opinion, will we reunite with passed on loved ones and pets in the afterlife? And hello, Vanessa.
Yeah. This is just my opinion. I would say when you transcend your physical body and you take the golden flight home, or let's say go to heaven, however you want to describe it, I would say in my perspective, they give you a spirit guide to help guide you and help calm you. So they would send you a form that you would resonate with. So it'd be like a past loved one, your mother or your father, somebody you really resonate to help guide you and not so you don't transition in a fear state from your physical body. So I would say it sounds about right that in my opinion that you would be reunited with somebody when you transcend your physical body that would help comfort you and guide you to the afterlife or the astral plane or heaven, whichever you define it as. So it's not so overwhelming and so scary. They would send somebody that would help calm you, like your grandmother. Oh, look, my grandmother's here. I used to love eating her cookies. Let's go home, grandmother, So you always want to transition from your physical body in a happy, blissful state. That way the ride is more smoother. The flight is more smoother. You're more enjoying it. If you transition in a fearful state, it might be rough, So I would, no matter what pain or suffering you're in, when you leave your physical body or go into Mahasamadhi, I would transition in a blissful state, no matter what you see or what happens, right? So always keep that smile on your face. And to help you in this process, in my opinion, somebody who has gone to the other side would meet you and help guide you and help comfort you. Like, don't worry, Paul, it's going to be okay. I know you're a little confused, but I'm here to help you, it's me. Is that you, Mother? Yes, it's me. It's Mother.
It's me.
Mother, I've been waiting to meet you. Okay, let's go home, something like that. So to help make that process less confusing and less harsh, you know? So I would definitely say, you know? So in the yogic perspective, we always go into a blissful state of Mahasamadhi, as happy and as blissful as possible, to make sure that the ride is enjoyable, let's say, you know? It's not scary, it's not frightful. So no matter what happens, be a fearless yogini or yogi when you ascend your physical body. Because the state you transition in is the state that you want to be in, right? So no matter how much you are in pain or hurt, always transition in a blissful state, I would definitely say, you know? So that's my perspective. And to comfort you and help you feel okay about the things you can't make sense of when you transition, I would say somebody or whatever you resonate with, whatever form you resonate with is, or whoever you love the most, they would be there to meet you and guide you on the way home, I would say, and take the divine flight home. Congratulations, you've won the lottery. You're taking the golden flight home. So I would definitely say some loved ones would be there to help guide you and connect your spirit and your energy with to merge with the source, or show you the ropes, you know, the first day of school, you know, this is where we eat lunch, this is how we do this. Okay, all right, you know, because it might be a little overwhelming for a lot of people if they didn't have somebody to guide them. So yeah.
Well, Sandy says that we can also connect with our loved ones in spirit now. So
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with you. You know, my father passed away in 2020, and I make it a point to leave my door open for him to come home, whatever form, you know. So yeah, sometimes I've seen birds land on his picture on my shrine. So yeah, I agree with you. Keep the door open, you know. Keep the connection ready.
yeah. And Darren Carter says we never left heaven. I think Dev has put that very well. What happens to us? Yeah, well put.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah. When you realize your inner self, or you realize you have God realization, you know you're in a state of heaven 24 hours a day. Like I said, go in your closet, close the door, and you will be in your heaven inside you as you. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to spend money. You could connect to your loved ones. You could be in your happy place always, right? You know, in our school, we have a great meditation, Nanda Bliss meditation, going to your happy place. So yeah, feel your heaven on earth, you know? No need to wait till you leave your physical body.
Gassan has a funny story to share. He says that one Zen teacher used to come up to the stage and then chill silent for half an hour till the audience gets uncomfortable and then suddenly shout, "Wake up!" and then hit the mic with his fan and rush away. LOL. That sounds insane.
Yeah, I mean, different, you know, different yogis or spiritual masters or spiritual traditions have different techniques. But yeah, you know, yeah, that's a different perspective to put it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in a blissful state, then why would you want them to wake up? Stay in that blissful state.
Yeah.
So when I went to a lot of initiations, we do an asana called Shavasana, which is the corpse pose. You lay on your back, you spread your arms and your feet, and you just exist in a comfortable state, right? Relaxing deeply. And many people fall asleep. And when they fall asleep, that is almost the point. You want to relax so deeply that you transition into sleep. I mean, Yoga Nidra is a advanced Shavasana, right? So that is the point. So why would you want to shock them and wake them up, right? Put the mic in the fan, right?
Yeah, Kassan
right?
says shock therapy, exclamation point.
Yes. I guess, people have different techniques, but I would say if you're in a calm, blissful state, I wouldn't want you to wake up. I
Yeah.
want you to maintain that state. That is the point of Shavasana, the corpse pose, Yoga Nidra, basically transitioning blissfully into the sleeping state, not waking up, And yeah, I would suggest if you're trying to awaken your Kundalini, you don't scare the snake by shocking it. Wake up, snake.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight you, You might have some dangerous side effects, but yeah, I'm more for the perspective of slowly and gently, not shocking anybody into any situation. Because in our practice, we go slowly and gently and relax and comfort in our states, whatever Kriya we're doing. No shocking, only slowly and gently.
Yes, gentle
it's a
here.
blissful, comfortable state,
I don't know, this isn't a question, it's just like an observation that I'm noticing. Like, I feel like the strongest people are the ones that are the most quiet, gentle, simple, and private. That they're not loud. I don't know, I feel like those people are the strongest. Yeah, maybe when you're
I
meditating.
would agree. That's what
Yeah.
my guru said. People who talk about meditation don't know meditation. People who don't talk about meditation know meditation, So silent and gentle, coming from a place of helping, non-harming, ahimsa, right? Non-violence, non-shocking. But I don't know. Some people might need that jump start,
Yeah.
So there are many paths to the mountaintop. You figure out which one's the best for you. So maybe you need the shock. Maybe you're so lost in the sauce that you need that shock therapy to break you out of the Maya delusional world.
Yeah.
Maybe you're already on the spiritual path and you resonate with more calm and gentle.
Yeah, Kasan, he says that, he was trying to shake the ego self of the audience. Okay. I think that worked.
Yeah, could be. Or maybe it added to the ego, like, I don't like this guy. He scared me, So I don't know, I don't like to judge anybody else's techniques or path. Whatever works best for you. Like I said, some people might need that jump start to their car, like shock the ego, shock the ego out of you. Or some people go slowly and gently, subtly as the detached witness.
Well, we're at that 3-hour mark, and I know that Thailand sun eats your head. So how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, yeah, we could go another 20 minutes, or if anybody has any last minute questions, let's put them in the YouTube chat so we could get to you.
Sandy says, I'm an introvert, however, I can be loud when excited or singing. Yeah, that's your soul.
Yeah.
Sing away.
Some people, the best teacher is silence, and some people, like me included, when I try to live a more monistic kind of life, like a more silent life. But when those songs come on, those bhajans and those kirtans, I sing wholeheartedly for my anahata. I open my heart chakra, and many a times, like I said before, when I was in the Himalayan mountains, my guru said, VEDAGURUDEV, too much bhakti, right? Too loud, right? I said, from my mouth to God's ear, right? Never too loud, right? Singing wholeheartedly, right? So I don't know where that bhakti, that bhava power comes from, but yeah, when it's singing time, I sing wholeheartedly. And you could just ask the people in Uttarakhand in the water hut. I was
you're a legend.
When it came mantra japa time, I was a legend, right? And I told the story before. My guru got a microphone and a speaker, right? So he told the guy installing it, just don't tell VEDAGURUDEV we have a microphone and speakers. And I surely found out. And that was a blissful day for me at the ashram, Gayatri, Om Bhu Bhuvasvaha, Tat Sat Viturvaraniam, Bhargo Deva Satimahi, Diayona Petro Dayat. So many a day I vibrated the Himalayan mountains and the village below. So I guess I'm legendary. They tell ghost stories about
like, what
Vedguru
happened to that
Dev.
guy?
Yeah, what happened to that foreigner guy? Man, he sure loved Gayatri. Or he sure loved all the deities. Man, when he got going, I could feel his bhava. I could feel his energy miles away. He was going for it every time, you know?
Oh, Sandy says that she can belt some opera, for example. LOL. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, nice. Yeah, outstanding, right? Yeah, I encourage that, right? Yeah, sing wholeheartedly from your heart chakra, Anahata, right? So let it go unconditionally. What's better than that? The best bhakti of all.
Oh, Paul says, a wasp stung me on the ear. I did locate and destroy the nest. Additionally, I squashed 2 roaches and a spider. Any bad karma on me for that? I don't know. You broke up some families.
Well, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't, you know. Paul is an insect killing machine, but I wouldn't, you know, I look at karma like if a tree falls in the woods, did I really hear it? You know, like you do enough sadhana and enough yogic practice where this karma would be burned off. You know, that's a byproduct of doing your sadhana, Paul. So I wouldn't beat yourself up about it. You know, I wouldn't even, you know, you know, if a wasp hurts you and you have to send it to the afterlife, I don't know. I would burn that karma up in your sadhana, you know? If they're over there minding their business, don't go out of the way to harm them. But if they want to dance, I guess you got to dance, you know? So don't start nothing, won't be nothing, you know? That's what I like to say, you know? You keep your 20 feet over there, Wasp. I'm not going to hurt you. Don't hurt me. But if you cross that line, that threshold, all bets are off, you know? Or if you try to hurt my child or sting my child, I might have to do something I wouldn't normally do. So don't start nothing, won't be nothing, right? Come in peace or leave in pieces.
Leave in pieces.
So if that wasp didn't come in peace, I guess he had to leave in pieces, you know? So I wouldn't beat yourself up about it. I mean, karma is like a tree in the forest I really don't hear, you know? Like, I don't really think about it too much. I do my sadhana, my yogic practice wholeheartedly. And as a byproduct, I burn up all my karma, my big trash mountain of karma. Like I said before, there's 3 types of karma: agama karma, sanchita karma, pradrahar karma. Past life karma, present day karma, and future karma. So if you don't create no karma in the present, there's nothing to burn. And then if you don't create more karma in the present, there's no future karma. So the only thing you really have to worry about is your past life karma. So I would definitely say don't beat yourself up about it.
Don't beat yourself
like
up.
Darren Carter says, we forgive you, Paul.
We forgive you.
You're still a candidate for enlightenment, you know?
Yes.
Don't beat yourself up about it, you know? Water under the bridge, you know? Like I said, you know? If they start some static, then I guess it's got to be, you know? So don't go out of your way to hurt other animals or insects. But yeah, if they're causing you or your family physical harm, then you might create karma. So I wouldn't worry about it, though. You do enough sadhana where you're indirectly burning your past life karma anyway. So,
well, if I can, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if I can, I'll take the bug and I'll just contain it and then take it outside. So, but
yeah, if you can, you know.
Wasps are nasty.
And you don't want to you don't want your face to get swollen and everything. So that's activating your monkey mind. So yeah, you know.
Well, Paul says, LOL, thank you. I don't know. I think I said this in the last song, but there was this nasty bug in my bathroom sink. and it had little
Yeah.
pinchers. And I just was like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And the bug looked at me and then crawled back down the sink. So I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe, there is a way to work with bugs. Like,
Don't
so,
start nothing, won't be nothing, you know?
yeah.
Like no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, don't bite me. I
I'm
won't squish you.
I'm giving you the opportunity to make the right choice, you know? Don't push me. I'm close to the edge.
Yeah. We all just want to live.
So
I
no
have a
harm, no foul, you know?
Well,
Yeah,
Shiva's
go ahead.
the destroyer of karma. So Shiva destroys lifetimes of karma. But what would be the karmic effects of disrespecting Shiva? What is forbidden by Shiva, do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't think about this too much anyway, you know?
Yeah.
If you live your life from a place of gratitude, gratefulness, love, compassion, kindness, you can never really go wrong. Helping people, selfless service, looking for the opportunities to help people, you know, yeah, letting your soul be your North Star. I don't really think you could ever go wrong. So I kind of don't live my life in that perspective. Like, what would Shiva say about this?
Yeah.
I just kind of look for the opportunity to help people as much as possible. And I don't think you could ever go wrong by helping too many people, right? Like I said, with the Santa Claus list, you'd be undeniable in the pearly gates of heaven, right? You know, so if you hurt people, steal from people, cheat people, yeah, that Shiva
No
might
good.
frown upon that, or God might frown upon it, whichever deity. But if you're living your life from a place of love, a place of helping, then I don't see how you could ever go wrong, you know? I don't see how Shiva could ever deny you, you know? Like, here comes VEDAGURUDEV. He's coming up the ladder right now with his Santa Claus list of people he helped.
The endless
How to
list.
spend it, you know? He learned the lessons. He helped as many people as possible, you know? He didn't want money to be a barrier to entry. He used his Kriya yoga practices via the internet to help as many people as possible and answer as many questions for free wholeheartedly as he could twice a week. So open the gates. He's coming home, you know? Or maybe, depending how many people you help, maybe they have a parade for you. Sometimes I feel like the ascended masters or the spiritual guides or the archangels, whatever you call it, they basically are look at you as like heroes because you're on the front line doing the real work, right? You know, anybody could sit on a cloud and just be blissful all day, but to come to this Maya delusional world and do the real heavy lifting, yeah, they really respect that, you know? And not getting attached to the temptations or the distractions and everything. So in my perspective, they look at us like, well, they're doing the heavy lifting, because I know that 3D Maya delusional world of Earth is very dense and
Yeah.
very difficult to navigate. So God bless them, you know? Yeah, they're doing the real ascension work, right? They're taking the more lightning path, you know? So they would say people who get hurt in war or they kind of signed up for this to ascend a lot faster, right? To get all the bad stuff out of the way. So yeah, I would definitely say, in my perspective, we're doing the heavy lifting because it's easy to, that's what my guru said. It's easy to meditate in a cave or in the forest, but try meditating in the center of New Delhi. That's when you have real mastery over your mind. So same thing, like it takes a real good mindset to come to this Maya delusional world and navigate it. So if you can make it out on the other side, then it's a blessing truly. So, but I know when I ascend, I'm gonna be like, whew, no more. That's enough for me. Too dense, right?
Yes.
Here's the Santa Claus list. I'm done. I'm staying home, you know?
Kasan Lee, he says the ego self is a contracted energy in the body. Here and now is the beginning of it. A newborn baby has no self-awareness, ego, consciousness, no here and now. He or she is God. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I would agree with you. My guru said to me one day, he said, Vedgurudev, you're a master of distraction. And I was like, how do you mean, Baba? He goes, your whole life, you've been attached to these identities, to these conditionings, and you think it defines you. Take all that trash out to the curb and throw it away. It no longer serves you. Go back to, in our school, we say 0, 0, 0, which symbolizes we're going back to a child, a pure soul, straight from birth. No conditioning, no distractions, not a care in the world, enjoying the sun, being happy, you know, being a blissful, pure soul child. That's what we aim to be, you know? So throw away all the identities and all the conditions and everything you've attached yourself to, and just go back to be a pure soul. So I agree with you. Yeah, just go back to a newborn baby, just enjoying everything, looking at the world through a baby's eyes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. So my guru always used to say, go back to 0. So that's what I aim to. 0 meaning a new child, a newborn baby, day 1, you know? So
Yeah.
no conditioning, no identities, you know, none of these distractions. It's a newborn baby. Yeah, so I would agree with you. This is always a reminder to our students, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Go back to a pure soul, a child, right? You know, it's a good reminder to go back to 0. And when I was doing my sadhana in the ashram, he would go by and go, 0, you know? Like,
0.
you know, that's all he would say, one word, 0. And I knew exactly what he meant. Go back to 0, you know, do your inner work, go back to being a pure soul.
Paul, back to the bugs. He said, if it were me, hot water would have followed the bug down the drain. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I was like, I'll see if I can negotiate with the bug. So it worked out.
Yeah, come to some kind of compromise, right?
Yeah.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing,
Yeah.
right? I got that hot water, but you don't want to go there with me. So
Yeah.
exit stage left, right?
Yeah.
See your way out the door, right? AB, see you, right?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia, like Sandy likes to say, or don't let the door hit you when a good Lord splits you, right? See you later, right? I'm giving you a grace period, right? A couple moments to make the right decision. But the hot water is getting ready, so don't take too long. Don't linger, right? Make the correct choice.
Then Kasan says, because it's a contracted energy at death, that energy dissipates away. Anatta, nothing left to reincarnate. Buddhist text doesn't mention a reincarnation as in popular belief, by the way. Most of it comes from Hinduism. What Buddha actually said, no one knows. Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, he's not even looking through his eyes. The baby. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's true too, you know. So yeah, there's different perspectives, you know. Like I come from more the Hindu perspective of reincarnation, the Maya cycle, the hamster wheel, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but who really knows at the end of the day? And whichever it is, if you reincarnate or you don't reincarnate, the best advice I could say to anybody is just stay light on your toes, adjust, pivot, change direction accordingly. If it is reincarnation, adjust to it. If it isn't reincarnation, adjust to it. Who knows, right? I have no insight, you know. I guess I'll find out when that day comes. But if you make it, to the reincarnation or the non-reincarnation, send me a message in the ether so I can know what it is, so I can plan accordingly, plan my golden trip home accordingly, you know? So, yeah, hopefully it is no reincarnation. This world is too dense, and I hope this is my last rodeo, to be honest with you. If it's not, I'll take it with a grain of salt also, and try to make sure it is my last rodeo, you know, but trying to go as far down the path as possible. But who really knows? Like he said, what Buddha said about it is not known, you know, or maybe he didn't want it to be known between him and God. So we'll see when that day comes, you know.
Yeah.
But stay light on your toes, adjust, pivot, change direction accordingly.
Oh, Kassan says, I hope that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the best I can wherever I'm at.
Best you can, you know. Don't be so rigid or so serious. Adjust accordingly.
I don't see any more questions, so it might be that time, Vedguru Dev, before the sun eats you alive.
That midday Thailand sun is no joke. So, okay, yeah. So in closing, I don't know how many subscribers we need now, but support the movement. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before I came on here, I think it was 16. So get us over that 1,000 mark, 1,000 subscribers. Join our Kriya Yoga family YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every day, profound Babaji quotes with me and Veronica. Profound satsang and soul talk edits. We edit this video up and make long form YouTube videos with me and Veronica also. So 100% free. Support our Kriya Yoga School. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at VEDAGURUDEV. And if you want to discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga 100% free, join our free Kriya Yoga School, freekriyayogamasterclass.com. 670 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from all around the world. We give you a beginner course to start you and give you some tools on the Kriya Yoga path. And yeah, you should be good. And if you really want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass. And we have our advanced techniques and our hundreds of classes, new moon, full moon, yagnifiers to burn away all your problems. Also on our YouTube channel, we have Mantra Monday. Tomorrow will be Lord Shiva. So one mala, 108 Raksha beads of Lord Shiva. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do this Vedguru Dev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Usually go 3-4 hours. And every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our satsang live stream. Usually go 3-4 hours. So, and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go and do our class. This last week, we had a very profound class. It's been going pretty long, almost 3 hours. Oh, the light came back.
Oh, the orb or the plasma. Hello. You made an appearance again.
All right. Let me center myself in it. I don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna enjoy it all the way, right? So, we don't need to play the light being video. The orb came back, right? I guess it.
Hello, friend.
Orb approves of the Kriya Yoga School. It came right back when I was saying my last minute promotion or whatever. Did it go away? Or it's still there?
It's got the screen's dark, so it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Oh, it went away. It was there.
Oh, so wow. It is a being. I have some goodbyes for us.
Okay, great.
Kassan says, thanks, Guru and Miss. Don't know the name. My name is Veronica, and thank you, Kassan. And this
Thank you, Kassan. You're welcome anytime. And all of our live streams are free Kriya Yoga School, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And Kassan says it was a fun time. And
One time as always, send more profound questions in our next live stream.
and Sandy says, much gratitude, peace, love, and light to all.
Much
Beautiful.
gratitude to you also, Sandy. Peace, love, and light to you also, Sandy.
Kassan says, I like the Seinfeld references the most, by the way. Oh.
Yeah, every once in a while we throw in some Seinfeld references. I said one a long time ago. What is it? I treat my body like an amusement park. And somebody told me that was from Seinfeld, that George Stanfield said that. I didn't know that at the time, but yeah. Every once in a while we throw in some humor and some references like Bye Felicia from Friday, and you know.
Keep on ABC your way out. Kassan says ectoplasm.
Ectoplasma.
He's,
Trying to manifest.
Sandy says giddy up, Kramer.
Kitty out, yeah.
And then Kassan Lee says Miss Veronica. Yes, I'm Miss Veronica. And then Kassan Lee sends us a heart emoji. Thank you for the heart.
Thank you for the heart emoji, Hassan. Yeah, so I like the Seinfeld reference I had earlier. What was it? The soup Nazi? What'd I say?
Yeah.
Suffering. I'm the suffering Nazi. No suffering for you. No
Yeah.
suffering for you. No suffering for you.
Yeah.
You
I
go.
don't want it.
Suffering. You go.
I do not want a bowl of that.
Suffering. You go. Ego. You go. You go. No ego for you. You go.
Oh, and Kassan is saying goodbye to Sandy. Later's Sandy and later's Fizz.
Later, Sandy and Fizz.
And a heart emoji and peace symbol from Sandy.
Send all those heart emojis and peace symbols. You know, our school is a emoji-filled school.
Yes. Yeah, and I think I just want to say, as much as this world bothers me, there's a lot of amazing people in this world, and I'm grateful to have them all in my life. And I'm grateful for everybody that came here tonight to share in our SAT song. So, yeah, you all are amazing. So thank you for coming. So I have a lot to be grateful for.
I agree with you. There's a lot to be grateful. There's a lot of good people out there. You know, there's a lot of great energy out there. So yeah, I agree with you 100%, you know. So there's a lot of blissful divine energy out here, and I enjoyed sharing the energy and the blissful fun times that we have on these Soul Talks every Sunday at 9 p.m. So grateful to everybody out there. Yeah, keep sending good energy, keep loving people, keep helping people, keep being kind to people, keep being compassionate to people, and you can never go wrong.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. Oh, I'm feeling the love. So yeah. Well, I guess all things have to come to an end. I love you all.
We love you all out there.
Yes.
Wherever you're at, sending divine energy. Join our loving Kriya Yoga family. Support the movement. No cost. 100% free. Join our YouTube channel. Join our free Kriya Yoga school. 100% free. So yeah, I guess with that said, let's wrap it up. Is there one last one? Namaste, right?
Oh, he snuck it right in. Namaste.
Namaste. Last minute comment. Namaste to you also, Kassan. So in closing, I will say Babaji's Mula mantra. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, I will give you mantra diksha for Babaji's direct phone number. And his direct phone number is Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. And in closing, we will say the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Spirit Swami Kami. Amen, Amen, Omen. Selah Hom.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit Swami Kami. Amen, Amen, Omen, Selah Hom. Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.
Oh.